Right, Pride of London. London is blue, let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC, let's have it right. Minerals FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in tonight on this lovely Friday evening. We're going to have a great show, as we always do, guys. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't done already, smash it to pieces. We've got the notification button as well. So hit that, ding dong, let's have it right, all that jazz. And if you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, I want you to subscribe now. Hit that button. Very simple. And we're on the road to what? 6K, 10K, all that jazz. And we've got the Minerals FC membership, which is pinned at the top of the live chat and down below in the description, guys. So big up to every single one of you in here. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's go. Let's drink everyone's tears anyway. They think we're in the mud. We ain't in the mud. Let's have it right. We are a little bit in a minute, but we're Chelsea. We'll always be back on top. So let's drink their tears anyway, because they all think we're finished. Big up to all the Minerals FC army in here. Landing your minerals. Let's see who is in here. My geezer, Chelsea old boys. Big up to my geezer. Smash the like, subscribe, or a membership to the best platform and the voice of our Chelsea. Let's have it right. And let's have it right. Let's have it right. We see things that they'll never see. We see things they'll never see. So let's just, another reminder, always on every single Minerals FC show, we always land it and say we see things they'll never see, because they don't see things we see. And that is the facts of life at Chelsea. The facts are always landing. Let's have it right. So big up to every single one of you. Never forget who we are. And yes, Bowley, Barley, Clear Lake Wise, all you lot, all the owners of Chelsea Football Club, they need this in every boardroom. They need this tattooed on them to remind them every single day of the club that they own and the minerals landed. And big up, as always, guys, big up to our Don Roman Abramovich, who gave us the 2 stars. Let's have it right. Won the lot. So before we get into it, guys, we're going to run through. I can see Mixed Minerals Medina. Big up to you. Nick's in here. Alex Core. We got who else we got in here? Cursor, my geezer. Big up to you. Big up to Lilovic. He says, up the Chelsea, Johnny Landon, that these minerals way before people caught to that. Potter is a yes man, and Tuchel doesn't want his name associated to mediocrity. Let's have it right, Lilovic. You know the deal. Everyone on here knows the deal, and we're gonna expose the yes man tax. That's what we're gonna do, and we've been exposing it for. Well, I've lost count of how many streams ago that we've been basically letting everyone know that this gaffer hasn't got the control that is, that everyone's led to believe. Let's have it right. Chelsea Blue and Blue, big up to you. Anthony, Francis, my geezer. Leo, my geezer, Chelsea boy. We got Immortal Technique. Chambers is in here. Definites in here. Daniel, Toppins, my geezer. Big up to you. Hannah's in here. AP, Daniel, Manny. Big up to Manny as well. Lovely to see you in here as always. We got, who else is in here? Johnny, my geezer. I hope you're doing well. We got Georgie One Foot. Come on. Chelsea Dan, my geezer, my member as well. Big up to you. Go and subscribe to Chelsea Dan's channel for Chelsea content. We got Alan Hilson, my member on the last show. Big up to you, Alan. Hope you're doing well. Johnny's in here. Morris as well. Richard Evans. We got. Who else we got? Mickey Droid Boy, my geezer. JT's in here. Shane CFC. Bartek, as always. Dale R. Warner. Charlie Carey. Come on. Mitchy Boy as well. Go and subscribe to Mitchy's channel. Mitchy Boy Chelsea. And we got, who else in here? I saw a great chant as well. Someone wrote a great chant. Chelsea Fanatic, big up to you. Big up to Dino. Sean's in here as well. Shano. Brian. Stretters, as always. Big up, Johnny. Is the T-Bone ready? Up the Chels. Let's go. Who else in here? Dream Mike Mounts in here. Anthony France. Carefree Kev. Come on. Henry Danger's in here as well. Nathan Wall. Bobby Fairview, my member. Big up to Bobby. Bless up, Johnny. Let's smoke out these frauds. You know it. Jack, my brother's in here. Potter's funeral tomorrow, he says. It's Potter's funeral tomorrow. I saw a chant, though. Let me read this chant out. This was classic. I couldn't find it in the chat. Let's see who said it. Who put it in? It was Daniel who said it. So Indefinite says, we need a yes man chant. He says, no, we don't need a yes man chant. He says, we got Super Graham Potter, does exactly what Todd wants. Yes at the back, yes in attack. We're going to win fuck all. All right, guys, smash the like button for that. Big up to Daniel landing them minerals in the chat. Oh, mate, just class. Absolute quality. All right, so let's go into it. Let's get into it, guys. What have we heard today? We've heard all sorts happening today. So let's first and foremost, let's land this one. Big up to Leo. Big up to Leo for this one. Guys, give a massive big up to Leo in the chat for this divine masterpiece of artwork here that he's created for the Minerals FC. This is what it's all about. You can see the Tuchel agenda there, the Potter PR. All right, we're back. I don't know what's going on. Ever since I put this up, it's just gone down. They're getting taken down, man. I'm getting taken down. The brown envelope's taking me down. But as you can see, it says You got Matt Fraud Law there. Take down Minerals FC. Potter PR. Tuchel agenda. You just can't write this, lads. You can't write it. Big up to Leo, guys. Big up to Leo in the chat for creating this. The Minerals landed here. Absolutely top notch. Yeah, I can't fault him for that. Oh, class. Let's have it right. We know Matt Law's their mouthpiece. He's the brown envelope, kingpin brown envelope. We know that. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Big up to Leo, mate. Big up to Leo. Matt Law trying to take us down. Matt Law's trying to take us down. So, guys, there's over 150 people of you in here. Big up to Hermax YouTube in here. That's Chelsea Dan's boy. Big up to you, Landon Minerals in the chat. We've got iTest DM as well. Baz Yams in here. Everything's landing. JT says, keep baby. Oh, let's land it. All right, so guys, let's get into it. Because there's been some breaking news today. Massive breaking news today. And we're gonna get straight into it right now. So let me just get it up. Let's get it up. Because this is something very key here. Before we get into obviously the preview and all that, we're gonna put this up. So let me just get it up right now. Up the Chelsea. All right. So let's stick it up. Let's stick this up. Can everyone see that loud and clear? So it was reported today. By you know who. Thomas Tuchel had not taken kindly to his tactics and team sections being questioned. I would assume that's team selections being questioned, and his fate was sealed in the following days after the 3-0 defeat to Leeds. Tuchel's only regret is he had unfinished business with Chelsea. Matt Fraud Law. Let's have it right. So, what is this saying to us, guys? What is this saying? You know, it doesn't surprise me, doesn't shock me. Never doubt the Minerals FC, yeah, and what I land on my show, all right. And now everyone's starting to talk about it. Well, I've been talking about it for God knows how long, and I'm not going to blow smoke up my own arse. But when the narratives were put out, they're put out for a reason. There is a simple reason why Thomas Tuchel is no longer the manager at Chelsea Football Club. It's because he didn't want to be told about tactics. He didn't want to be told about team selections. He didn't want that control with his job as being a gaffer and coaching exactly what he's in the game for, why he's a professional at this, being told by the owners who know absolutely sweet FA about football. Yeah. Baseball model. Yeah. No. It doesn't work in football. And you're now Bowling Egbali are being exposed. They're being exposed by their own brown envelopes. Can you believe it? Can you believe this? You couldn't write it. Honestly, imagine Tuchel saying, no, I don't want you to tell me what players to play and what tactics. Imagine that. Yeah, that's why I gave the middle finger up and said, yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, you might as well sack me. Let's have it right. Now, this is clearly what's happening under Graham Potter. Graham Potter is a yes man. We all know that. And they've got their yes man. That's why they're fighting tooth and nail for this yes man. And that's why he hasn't been sacked yet. And they're saying, what? We're going to give Graham Potter 2 more games, Leeds at home and Dortmund at home. I think the results are pretty much clear. 2 wins in 17. That's a sackable offence in itself. And yet you still keeping it going on. And then there's a split opinion in the boardroom as it stands. Well, let's have it right. It's clear as day. They're fighting tooth and nail for Potter to stay. And I said, I told you Potter is Bowley and Egbali's yes man. The next gaffer will determine if this yes man model changes. As Jose, Enrique, Zidane, Tuchel himself are not yes men. But Pochettino is. Let's have it right. So where are we going with this, guys? We are in a bit of a pickle at the minute. The owners have been found out. We've been exposing them for God knows how long. not because we want to come at the owners, but we want to land the minerals, and we want to tell the truth. And the truth is what matters, and the truth hurts. And the truth is out there now from the biggest mouthpiece himself in Matt Law. The mouthpiece has spoken, and it's clear as day, guys, that our football team, our football selections are being tampered with. You know, remember when they came up to Tuchel and said, "Oh, we want to play 4-4-3. Yeah, let's have it right. 4-4-3." I mean, the gaffer's laughing, getting phone calls 24/7. You know, this is the problem, guys. This is the problem that we have, and I've stressed to everyone until Graham Potter is basically sacked and chopped, then this model that we're currently under, which is this baseball model, which is this yes man model, will always be there. But it's the next manager that determines whether this model will change, whether they will just step back and let the footballing brains, the footballing professionals deal with the football, which is what that is the most successful blueprint in football. It's proven by every successful club, by any football club, in fact, that you have to let the manager choose the team. You have to let the manager decide what signings and profile players he wants. And this also proves that Graham Potter hasn't had any input in the new signings. It also came out, I think it was it today, that Mudryk wasn't even a Potter signing. Potter didn't even want Mudryk. So there are all rumours going around. There are journalists putting this out for a reason. Whether they just want to like backtrack and keep themselves in the limelight and in the safety spot, that's the way I look at it, because they're clearly always going to be fed narratives from the club, but this narrative is a killer. This narrative is big. I mean, no owner, let's have it right, has the right to meddle in the footballing decisions. It's the owner's responsibility to put the best gaffer in charge and an elite gaffer, give them the support, so by making signings, listening to them, taking their advice, and let them do their fucking job. Like these owners, Boliek, Barley, and everyone, they've got to fix up now. They've got to fix up, guys. Otherwise we'll never even get an elite gaffer. And that's my point. We'll never get an elite gaffer come to Chelsea Football Club if these guys don't back down and alter their model. This is the problem we got at Chelsea Football Club now. This is the serious matter we have at Chelsea Football Club. Because until we get that elite gaffer, the owners are going to have this control, and we can all see how their control is going. The results tell you. Yeah. Why hasn't Graham Potter got the bollocks or the minerals to go, do you know what? Fuck it. I've got a 5-year contract. Yeah. You're telling me to play these players. You're telling me I can't play this player, which backs my point about Mason Mount being dropped because of contract negotiations. And yet you're playing Ziyech, who wanted to leave, was minutes away from deadline day. Everything adds up. I mean, backed up. I love landing the minerals. And it brings me back to this brown envelope journalism. Brown envelope journalism is a practice whereby monetary inducement is given to journalists to make them write a positive story or kill a negative story. The name is derived from cash inducements hidden in brown envelopes. This is what it is. This is what's been going on it's proven for years, and it will continue. But the point is, not every football club has a Minerals FC platform. Not every business has a Minerals FC platform. Well, we do at Chelsea. We have this platform, and this platform tells the truth. And we call out the fraudulent moves. We call out all the issues, because that is what we do. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to lie. I'm not here to follow their narratives. I'm here to push out the truth. And because it's all in the interest of Chelsea Football Club. It's all in the interest of the true supporters. The true supporters deserve the right to know the truth. Yeah. And I'm telling you the truth. And I am being proved right upon right every single time. And it's come to a point where I want to be proved wrong. I want to be proved wrong, but it's not going to go that way. And it's not going that way. So what do we do now, supporters? Now, as supporters, we have to fight. We have to fight for our Chelsea. We have to stand up. We have to show that we're not accepting this model. This is the problem, not Graham Potter and the gaffer. It's the model. The model is dictating the gaffer that gets put in place. So this model will only cater for a yes man. That's why they're looking at the Zebris, Thomas Franks, some Sporting Lisbon manager, anyone who's not proven, no one at an elite level, no one who's won it all. Yeah. But the moment you bring in an elite gaffer, a Jose, a Luis Enrique, Zinedine Zidane, a Hansi Flick, a Thomas Tuchel. These guys demand to win now. They have their set ways, their formulas and their blueprints work. It's track record, it's proven. They know the game inside out. They know what they want. All you have to do is give them the keys. I'm not saying give them everything, but give them the keys. Let them have control in the football. And you guys can sit back in your boardroom, in your boxes, you know, wearing all your Chelsea gear, getting on the piss up, all right, and watch us going out and win trophies. Because what matters in football, what matters for a football club and for any sports club, all right, is the fact that you win the trophies, because it's the trophies at the end of the day. It's part of your history. It makes your club elite, all right? We are already elite, and these guys are treating us like some fucking mid-table team. Brighton FC comes to mind, and we have to put a stop to it, guys. You know, it's as simple as that, guys. We have to put a stop to it. We have to put a stop to it, you know. So I'm glad that that's been exposed. I'm glad that's been exposed. And it's now a matter of time. You see, for me, I think he should be sacked immediately. I don't think he should be given the Leeds game. And what are we told here now? What are we told here? You see, there's a different level between ownership at the moment. You've got Bowley trying to control with his PR machine and all his journalists in his pocket. Everything's going wrong. The results tell you that. I mean, the results, we are Brighton FC right now. And then it leaves him in one position only, like this. You know, where all the other owners at the club are questioning things now. And we've heard that there's a split mindset, a split decision on whether they cut their losses with Graham Potter or let him go. But listen, let's have it right. Roman Abramovich would never go out and hire Graham Potter. He would always look to a top manager. And if he can't get that top manager, he'll get someone who's won something at the very least. Do you know what I mean? He'll look at gaffers. The only time it's an exception for me is probably a Super Frankie Lampard. But Super Frankie Lampard came in when we had a transfer ban. We lost Eden Hazard. We needed to rely on our youth, our Cobham Academy, you know. So it made sense to bring someone to bring harmony to the squad. You know, most managers, and sorry, didn't win anything, but he still came to Chelsea and he won his first trophy at Chelsea Europa League. So, you know, most managers, some of them don't win anything. They come to Chelsea and they win. But the majority of the gaffers we've had have all won something. They've all got a track record of being a winner. And that's the difference. That's the difference between a Graham Potter appointment or going for a top draw manager. Now, the only way we can move forward is we have to get rid of Graham Potter, sack off this whole yes man model, and these lot need to wake up, drink in the minerals, and let the elite gaffer do his job. They should have done it with Thomas Tuchel and they didn't do it. All right, they thought they knew better. Now it's come and bit them on the arse tenfold. Let's have it right. If it's me, go and call Thomas Tuchel, give him a call and say to him, do you know what? We've made a mistake. We're going to swallow our pride. We want you back. The supporters love you. We look through the eyes of the supporters. Yeah, no, you don't. And we'll bring you back and we'll give you control. And let's go and win out. Let's go and win the titles and let's start at the Champions League. Let's have it right. No, we're not getting any of that. We're hearing other managers. Now, Pochettino, for me, is out of that whole list of gaffers that I've put up. And I'll bring it up again. There's gaffers here. All right. Out of these gaffers, Pochettino is the most likely yes man out of all these four gaffers here. All right. And take Jose Mourinho into consideration. He ain't no yes man. He's a general. He's a minerals general. So, you know, what's the decision going to be? All right. And we have to fight and shout as loud as we can and push our narrative out that we will only accept an elite gaffer coming into our football club. We cannot accept anything less because we are Chelsea Football Club. We are elite and we deserve an elite gaffer. And I'm going to keep repeating that. And I've been repeating it continuously, and everyone in Minerals FC knows that. So big up to all you guys in here. And we'll keep pissing on the brown envelopes because they are They are there to manipulate us. They're there to manipulate us and push out all the narratives. Yeah, let's have it right. So let's get up this something here. I want to get it up. Let's get it up. Make sure you smash the pieces that like button, guys, as well, while you're in here. So it's put here, and this came out 44 minutes ago. So it's breaking news here. Chelsea's board fear it will be difficult to continue backing Graham Potter if the team lose to Leeds and Borussia Dortmund in the next two games. He's not lost the support of the owners, and there is a desire for Potter to turn the situation around. Absolute bangers and mash waffle. The fact that you've put if he loses to Leeds and the Borussia Dortmund means if he loses to Leeds, they're still going to keep him. No, jog on. Fuck that. We ain't accepting that. Absolutely no chance. Yeah. And as far as I'm concerned, even if he draws against Leeds, that's not acceptable. Yeah. It's not acceptable. We're chasing the 40-point mark. It's an embarrassment in itself. The fact that you've let it go this far, Bowling Egg Barley, you're a joke. Yeah. Take off the clown masks and sort it out. They sacked one of their directors at Clear Lake Capital for underperforming, and it was under 60 million they paid out. All right. So pay out the money, all right, for Graham Potter and bring our club back up to where it should where it should be. Yeah, this is not acceptable at Chelsea Football Club, all right? So we've also heard that Bowley's the only one that is sort of like holding off sacking. He's the only one vouching for Graham Potter, and there's no surprise in that. It makes complete sense that is why. It makes complete sense, yeah? We can't accept this. We cannot accept this. Big up to Colin Land Superman. He says, more minerals again tonight, brother. Big up to you. As always, we land it. We don't take the piss here. We're dead serious about what we say on this channel. You know, I have to, like, I've always said it, all right? Bowley is trouble. Bowley's trouble. And they're not owning it. They're holding us back. They've actually made us regress, all right, fall so far down the table, and they're still not taking action. They're still not taking action. Now, we are hearing more and more about Luis Enrique. We're hearing more and more about a new gaffer, an interim gaffer coming in, yeah? That's all well and good. That should have been fucking 4 or 5 games ago, all right? That should have been at Southampton, all right, when we lost to Southampton 1-0. No, we still keep going. We still keep going. So where are we going now with it? Where are we going? Who's the gaffer going to be? Who's the gaffer going to be? Who's advising the board? Christopher Vell, Joe Shields, Paul Winstanley. Where's your minerals at? Why are you not stressing? You've seen it. You've looked at, you know, football. You're behind the scenes in football. Why are you not making a difference? Why are you not pressurizing them to make this decision? Why? Why not? It's disgusting. I mean, it's just, it has to stop. Now, when I look at the game for Leeds and I'm thinking to myself, have we even got a chance? The breaking news today, no Minerals Mount, no Reece James. We know about Thiago Silva. We know about Kante. I mean, 3, 4 of our best players, part of the core that all we've got in our team, is not going to be playing tomorrow. So who's going to be shushing the dirty Leeds? Because Minerals Mount does it every game. We ain't going to have that. We ain't even got Dave, our skipper. So who's going to be captain? Looks like Sterling will probably be captain, I would assume, because he's been captain for England. He's been captain at City. So I would assume he'll be captain, yeah? All right. But my thing is this, like, where are we going to... We're not even scoring goals at the minute. We're not even scoring goals at the minute. We're not really... We're playing shocking. It's clear as day that the entire squad knows that this gaffer is a yes man. Listen, it proves my point, and I've said it time and time and again. If you make over 80 changes, all right, since coming in for 27, 28 games, then you're a yes man. You're someone's got an influence from above you to keep making these changes, and you're predominantly dropping Mount. Predominantly, yeah? You're dropping Minerals Mount. You know, it's just like so obvious. All right. And this gaffer at the end of the day, he deserves everything he gets. He deserves to get sacked. You know, you should have thought, I've got a 5-year contract. Fuck it. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to land the minerals and I'm going to play my team and try and win. Because if I keep winning, they can't sack me and the supporters will back me. He didn't do that because he ain't got no backbone. He ain't got no minerals. And it's too late in the day to do it. It's too late in the game. You ain't even got your minerals generals in there. You ain't even got them on your side. Let's have it right. You know? Big up to Devon. He says, Potter, Bowley is your father. You're a yes man, so we shouldn't even bother. Sack this jellyfish spine merchant before Dortmund. Listen, we have to get rid of him before Dortmund because Dortmund is our only game to play for something, and we need to salvage our season and have a run in the Champions League. And obviously, the owners want the money in the pocket. You know, let's have it right. It makes absolute sense. A draw or loss, even if you win at Leeds, get rid, go. It's got to go. There's no justification. The results are shocking. So it's like the fact that we're on now after 3 back-to-back defeats, Dortmund, Southampton, and Spurs. You know, we shouldn't even be having this discussion. We should be talking about the new gaffer in charge. What's he going to bring? You know, we're not even on that page yet. And it's like the owners are so far behind, man. They're so asleep. Like I say, they're hanging on one ear on a nutsack. It's like, just let go, mate. Just let go. Bowley, you fucked up. We all know you fucked up. Every single supporter, brand envelope, journalist, media platform, everyone knows, the players know you made this call. You've got it wrong. Egbali as well. You both got it wrong. Rectify it. Do the right thing. If you're astute, proper businessmen, you're billionaires, you know you make decisions and you do it sharpish. Well, you're not doing that. It's like you're treating us like a joke of a club. And we're not a joke of a club. We're a serious fucking elite club here, you know. So you should be treating our club like you treat your businesses, mate. And we don't see that same energy and ruthlessness replicated with our football club like you do with your businesses. And that's a major concern and a major red flag. You know, it's all about, I want to be right. I've made the right decision. Everyone knows sacking Thomas Tuchel was the worst decision you made. You thought you could come in and dictate what formations he should play, or ask him about tactics, ask him about what players should play or shouldn't play. Who the fuck are you, man? Where have you come in? Who's got the divine right, just because you own the club, to go to the gaffer and tell him what he should and shouldn't do? I mean, Graham Potter, you signed up for this, so you're in the mud anyway. It was always going to be a downfall. You've just come in for your paycheck, clear as day. Graham Potter's just come in to cash in. All right. And I don't blame him at the same time. You know, he's making his 12 million a year. He's going to get his payout of 40 million or whatever it is over installments. Happy days for Graham Potter, you know, and he'll go and get a job in a mediocre team. Fuck it, is what it is. But at what cost? At our club's cost. You know, unacceptable. You know, 4-4-3, jog on, Bowley and Egbali. Where are you going, man? Where are you going? It's like, it astounds me that these guys have got away with it. And look, imagine what else is going on behind the scenes. And I'm telling you, all the players know about this. All right. They probably went into games going, why has he set us up like this? How are we going to win this game like this? So they're already defeated before they've gone on the pitch. And that's what we saw at Southampton. We saw it against Spurs. So it's no surprise, really, when you look at it and deep it. It really ain't a surprise. I mean, if he doesn't get sacked after Leeds, no matter what the result is, protests have to happen way before Dortmund. They have to happen. Because that will get in the media. The media will drink their minerals in like you wouldn't believe. All right. And it puts more pressure. Do you know what I think? I think the ownership are already discussing the new gaffer. I think they've got an idea who they want to get in. All right, they're trying to negotiate on their shit terms, and this gaffer's obviously, whoever it is saying this is what I want, either take it or leave it. So it's at that point now. It's at that point. I don't think you get in the news breaking out about us looking at Enrique's and all these other gaffers if something's not brewing behind the scenes. It's definitely brewing behind the scenes. Definitely brewing behind the scenes. All they had to do was give Thomas Tuchel the 600 million. Let's have it right. All they had to do was listen to the gaffer. And it backs my point that they didn't even buy the players Thomas Tuchel wants. In fact, today's a Minerals Generals fucking golden landage tonight that we have just been proved right. I've been proved right that none of the signings are Tuchel's, none of the signings are Potter. Tuchel got sacked because he didn't want to be a yes man, which is what I knew anyway, and I've been saying it. And Graham Potter is a yes man, and he's still in the job because he is a yes man, and they're fucking wetting themselves, Bowley and Egbali and the whole ownership, because they know that they've got to change their whole model. They have to change the model, because if they don't change the model, they ain't going to get an elite gaffer. And every supporter now knows that it's exposed that they've got yes man tax in their model. And now that they've got the yes man tax, they have to get the elite manager in. If they don't, we're going to riot. We're going to land the Minerals. We're going to fight against the ownership. And then that's bad news, mate. They're in a real pickle about that. Let's have it right. We have fucking landed the Minerals tonight. Up the Chelsea, up Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you. Land your Minerals in the comments. If you ain't in the comments, get in the comments. Hit the like button. Subscribe, all that jazz. Let's drink the owners' tears at the minute because they are crying. They have to change their model. And they've spent 600 million. Everything I said, let's have it right. I'm not blowing smoke up my own fucking arse. I'm being real. I'm just saying it as it is. This is it now. This is it. This is the moment. Our club can change its trajectory. It's what I've been telling everyone. It's that important. We have to. We have to make our path the right path. They have to let the footballing brains deal with the football. All the professionals deal with the football. Yeah. Don't tell me I hate Potter, Louise, yeah? Don't tell me I hate him. I backed him and then I found out the truth. And you're just one of those brown envelope little fucking minions, yeah, that go out and go and don't see nothing. You're blinded, mate. We see things on Minerals FC, we see things you'll never see and they'll never see. Let's have it right. He's a yes man. He's clear as day he's a yes man. So what are you backing? You're backing the owners picking team, picking players. You're backing the owners having all the control on tactics and how our team should go in the future. You're a long way from Starbucks, fella. You're a long way from Starbucks. Thomas Tuchel is 600 million, and you give him the keys, mate. We are a machine. We'll be up there challenging for the title this season. Let's have it right. We'll be challenging for the Champions League. We'll be going again. You didn't do that. So now, where are we? We're sitting with our hands on our bollocks going, shit. We've got to change our model now because we have to get a top manager in. We're not going to be able to get in. Don't bring me no Nagelsmann. Don't bring me no Pochettino. Don't bring me no fucking De Zebris and all these guys and Thomas Franks and all these other managers from other clubs that ain't done fuck all, yeah? I want a proper elite gaffer. Someone who's going to come in and not go, that's life. The boys gave everything. He's going to go, training tomorrow. We lost the game. Extra training. We're going to run fucking 20 kilometers. Let's have it right. Yeah. We need a proper gaffer in charge. That's what we need. Yeah. A Minerals General to take our club where we belong. Up the Chelsea. You know, it is what it is, guys. If, you know, all you guys in here, put your 100s in the chat. If you know what I'm saying is the truth. Put your 100s in the chat. Every single one of you in here, hundreds everywhere. I want to see hundreds in the chat. I want to see hundreds in the chat. We are near the relegation zone. Take away Thomas Tuchel's wins for us in the Premier League. We would be in the bottom three right now. That is in itself criminal. It's disgusting. And he should be sacked immediately just for that. The fact that Thomas Tuchel is keeping this guy in the job because of his results says everything you need to know about our ownership and how unserious they are, how un-Roman-like they are, all right, and how unambitious they are. Because this is a joke, and you're playing around with our football club. You're playing around with our football club. 100 Chelsea Old Boys knows, mate. 119%, guys. 119%. We know he's a yes man. We know Tuchel wasn't a yes man, and that's why Tuchel was sacked. Yeah, that's why he was sacked. All right. And the news is delightful. The ownership's hands been forced upon them. They have to go now and make the right call and bring the right gaffer. For me, number one target, number one, Thomas Tuchel, available. Number two, Luis Enrique, available. Backup option, Jose Mourinho, not available, but you can get him, and you've got Hansi Flick in there if you can tempt him as well. Zinedine Zidane, I don't think comes. I'm not going to entertain it, but you never know. But for me, those are the gaffers right here that I would take right now in this moment. Luis Enrique, for me, I think he's got the minerals to take us with their so-called project, but at the same time, he can deal with the now, and he's a problem solver. And he'll play as a type of football that we all want to see at Chelsea Football Club, which we were promised with Graham Potter. But let's have it right. How can Graham Potter instill his blueprint if he's been told what to do? Oh, my days. Let's have it right. Land and minerals, yeah? Let's talk about land and minerals. Well, this is why we don't see no progress. This is why we don't see no model development, no patterns of play, because the geezer's not allowed to do that. And it's down to him not standing up for what is right in football and allow his reputation to be tarnished. What for? What for, man? You're at Chelsea. Man up. You know? Man up, guys. Man up, Potter. Minerals are landing right now. Minerals are landing. And, you know, they're looking at someone that can fit the Leipzig model. Well, the only other gaffer that can do that is Nagelsmann, and he's at Bayern Munich, and he's still in the Champions League, so you ain't going to get him now. And he's not elite enough. He's not elite enough. Bayern Munich last season, near the end, they were looking to sack him and get rid of him. All right, tells you everything you need to know. And he's managing a Bayern Munich team. What's he going to do with Chelsea in our current state? No, we need an elite gaffer, an elite problem solver, and we had him in Thomas Tuchel. You took that from us, so now you have to replace him with him or with another manager of his level. Let's have it right, up the Chelsea. We don't accept anything else. We will not accept anything else. Yeah? We're not here for this. We're not here for this Lego head merchant. Yeah? We're not here for that. We're not here for that. We want the minerals landed. We want elite gaffers, guys. We want elite gaffers who've won it all, mate. Who've won it all. That's what we want, guys. Yeah? And let me know in the chat what gaffer you want in charge. Let me know in the chat what gaffer you want in charge. Yeah. Look at this against Spurs. Tommy T won all 7 games against Tottenham in his managerial career, man. Elite gaffer. Elite gaffer. Yeah. 3 major trophies within 13 months at Chelsea without his own identity and blueprint. He's just so elite, mate. Yeah, and you got rid of that, you wrong'uns. You absolute wrong'uns. Absolute disgrace. You know, and they deserve everything they get, but at the same time, we are the ones suffering, guys. We're the ones suffering as supporters. We're the ones suffering. Do you know what I mean? Right, so I want to bring up something else now. This was reported today. I was correct. It was today that according to reports, Mudryk is not Graham Potter's player, as the Chelsea boss didn't want the 88 million man. All right, that makes sense. That does make sense. But I don't know. I don't know about the guy that's reporting it. But at the end of the day, we know it's true. We know it's true. And it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so what I can say for sure is that Luis Enrique wants to return as soon as possible after the World Cup, and he'd love to be back at work in the next months. He doesn't want to stop. That's from Fabrizio Fraud Kingpin Brown Envelope Romano. All right. Now, this is what I want to play now. All right, this is what I want to play. This is what I want to address something here. All right. I'm going to address something here. And make sure you smash the piece that like button. We've got 250 odd people in here. Every single one of you. Let's get those 250 likes. Let's get up to 300 likes. Big up to all you guys in the chat. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. We're on the road to 6K. Let's go. Let's go. Let's land it. So I'm going to land this one. And it's a typical one, this. All right. This is the first time this wrong'un's come out. All right. And said something. So let's go.
So I've just finished playing football, right? And Boovy has put something in a WhatsApp group that is absolutely ridiculous. What is Mason Mount doing? Chelsea are in crisis. Mason Mount is supposed to be our personality on the pitch. He's supposed to be the conduit between fans and the club. And he's prancing about, acting a pillock like that. I am appalled.
All right, so let's have it right. This pillock, if you want to talk about pillocks, yeah, right? This is a pillock here. Get Tuchel out of Chelsea now, yeah. Let's go get Graham Potter. Let's sack Graham Potter now, yeah. When we talk about pillocks, yeah. And this guy's a brown envelope, all right. Biggest brown envelope, false the Tuchel agenda, got him sacked. All right, started it all. And here he is now coming at Mason Mount because he's doing a TikTok with the chicken shop lady, yeah? The chicken shop girl, all right? That's who she is, all right? And it's called marketing. It's called PR. It's called I have a life outside of football, yeah? And it's out of hours. He ain't on the training pitch doing that, yeah? There ain't no training session. The geezer's injured. So I don't know what your beef is. Do you know what it is? It's the fact that you've come out to feed into the Bowley PR machine of let's feed the agenda on Mason Minerals Mount. That's what it's all about, yeah? Just as Bowley done that himself, we'll put it up there. We'll mud him as well, all right? This is what I'm saying. They're feeding into the agenda. So what's Mason Mount doing, he says? What's Mason Mount doing? He's literally doing something that he's been asked to do as part of TikTok, as part of the chicken shop, yeah? Which you ain't been invited on because you're a failed actor. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea.
Absolutely ridiculous. Chelsea have scored 6 goals in 12 games. We are in crisis. Make no mistake about it. And we have won 2 games out of the last 15. We're about to plummet out of Europe.
Well, let's ask ourselves, Rory, why are we in this situation? Why are we in this situation? That's why. And this is why. You see, form is about the gaffer in charge now. Form is about the ownership dictating the gaffer. The ownership dictating this gaffer. Trying to dictate Tuchel. Yeah? It's called yes man tax. And you're one of those yes men who take the orders to feed out the narratives and be a brown envelope. That's what you are, Rory Jennings. Let's have it right. And what's Mason Mount doing? Mason Mount, yeah, I'll tell you about Minerals Mount. Minerals Mount, Rory Jennings. That is Minerals Mount. Serious baller, landed the Minerals Football Club, back-to-back player of the season. You want to come out because of a TikTok video. The reason you're coming out with that is simply because you want to feed the agenda, because you've been told, let's have it right, to feed the agenda against one of our own, our fucking baller in Minerals Mount, Johan Minerals Mount, who served our football club, who is very concerned about the project that is going on behind the scenes. And now we know it's all been exploited today, that it's a yes man model. That's the project, all right? And we've got a gaffer in that you wanted over a gaffer that had delivered our football club and won us the trophies, yeah, that you wanted out. The proof's in the pudding. Let's have it right. And now you want Potter out and you're coming at Minerals Mount. You are an absolute embarrassment to us Chelsea fans. You're not the voice of Chelsea. Long time ago that finished, mate. Yeah, you are part of the campaign of Chelsea. You are part of their narrative. And now you are feeding into what you've been told to feed into.
And Mason Mount has the time to be focusing on dancing around, acting a prat on TikTok. Truly ridiculous. I don't know what he's playing at. Even simply.
Well, let's have it right. He's calling him a prat, acting like a prat. What about Rory Jennings acting like a prat, saying that Tuchel should be sacked? How about backtracking and then Potter should be out? How about blaming the 2 wins in 17 on Mason Mount? That's a shambles. How about that Mason Mount hasn't even been playing, that he's been benched. Rory, you're in the woods. You've always been in the woods. You're staying in the woods. You're an absolute joke of a Chelsea supporter. Go and make your Arsenal videos and your United and Liverpool videos and all your rival agenda videos, yeah? Making videos about Mason Mount and disgracing him. And when you do meet Mason Mount, one day you will, and you ask for that selfie, I hope Minnals Mount goes, yeah, jog on, fella. Yeah. Just like a Eunice and all them lot and all the wrongings that come at him. And don't sew no shirts, Minnals Mount. Don't take no selfies with these wrongings. Let's have it right. Yeah. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minnals Mount, and Rory Jennings feeding into the hate of Mason Mount. It's disgusting, bruv. It's disgusting. You brown envelope. All of them done it. Everyone in here, bruv. Every single one of these guys, they've all got a Mount agenda. Everyone's given a Mount agenda. Every single one of them. Yeah, we'll go to Alex Goldberg's meant to be a Mason Mount supporter. Ain't even tweet on Mason Mount because he's told not to, mate. He's a fucking little ringleader. And then you got Fabrizio Romano feeding the agenda. Bowley there sitting there with the brown envelopes, bruv. Matt Law feeding it out. Ben Jacobs. All of them, mate. Every single one of them. You can see him on there, bruv. Everyone's got the Minnals Mount agenda. Look at them now. They're all in the fucking mud because our gaffer is the one that's causing this problem. It's not even the gaffer. It's the ownership that are causing the problem. Yeah. Why we are not playing. Why not just Mason Mount. Every player is out of form. Every single player is out of form. Even Reece James looks shocking, mate, since he's come back. Right. And shout out to the medical team, the new medical team. What they're advising to stop Reece James playing, is it? Yeah. They don't know nothing, man. Why have you got rid of a whole medical team in this moment? Yeah, ease it in with the transition. Yeah, ease it in. All right, because the track records, the reports on their physical condition, any injuries they've had, all their past track record is documented with the existing medical team. We haven't got that now. Now you've got all these medical team coming in that they've got to go and research all these players, and you ain't got time for that because there's games like this. Injuries are happening like this, and ever since we brought in this medical team, we've had over 12 injuries at once. That says it all. Says it all. Let's have it right. Land the Minnals all day long. It will continue, and may it long last. Up the Chelsea, up the Minnals FC. Yeah, they can't even blame Mason Mount. Yeah, the geezer's injured now. The geezer hasn't even been played in any of the last 3 games. He's benched on every single game. All right. Like, what are you coming at Mount for, Rory, mate? Yeah? What are you coming at for? What for, mate? You're an embarrassment. You're an absolute embarrassment. Just get in the woods, mate. Stay in the woods. That's where you belong, yeah? And I'll tell you one thing, Rory, about Minnals Mount, yeah? You ain't got fucking right to speak on Minnals Mount, all right? This geezer's got the same Champions League trophy, just like Didier Drogba, celebrated like Didier Drogba, yeah? Because that's his idol, mate. When he was a young kid watching Chelsea, all he wanted to do was his dream was to win the Champions League with Chelsea, and he's gone and done it at the age of 22 years old. He's the only English and Chelsea player to score and assist in a quarterfinal, semi-final, final Champions League and go and win it with goats like Messi and Ronaldo and Neymar and shit like that. And you want to come out and diss him for doing a little promotion video. Let's have it right. Minnals Mount is the only Chelsea footballer that is on the Pepsi bottle. Let's have it right. Yeah. Marketable, mate. Number 1 selling in shirt sales. He's the last geezer you come at, mate. You're an embarrassment, Rory. Get in the bin. Get in the bin, mate. Waffle merchant. Absolute waffle merchant. So I had to get that off my chest, guys. Someone tagged me in that shit. And I just had to land it on that one. Can't stand him. And the funny thing is, you do realise, Rory, that Cobham has got us opening and closing time. You know what I mean? He's not there, during training doing that. In fact, go and ask your fella Eunice, who probably chat to or whatever. Go and ask him about a training session. Or what about you go to a training session with your brown envelope invitation and go and see Minnals Mount being the best trainer at Cobham, mate, and yet he's still not being played because he won't sign the contract. Why don't you push that narrative? You don't. You push the narratives that suit whatever the club tell you to do, or whatever your fucking employers at the campaign of Chelsea tell you to do. Yeah? Let's have it right. Embarrassment, mate. Absolute embarrassment. Can't stand the geezer. Big up to Ludovic. You know the deal. Land it, Johnny. You said it before. The yes man. Now you're proven right. Then they will cry also for Mount. I'm right. and I will stand by it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Kerr says Romelu Lukaku is set to return to Chelsea in the summer, but he is not in the club's plans for next season. Well, he'll be going on another loan. There's no chance Romelu cement-booted fraud Lukaku is coming back to Chelsea. He will not be respected. Yeah, he's not respected by the true supporters. They don't want him at our football club. Fuck that. Get him out. He's in the bin. He's in the bin with Rory and all the other wrong-uns. Barry knows Pepsi Minerals. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Big up to every single one of you in here, landing your minerals. So, let me go up to here. All right, so there's some news. Chelsea are at work in the market. Christopher Vivell is pushing for RB Leipzig midfielder Dominic Sloboluxe, whatever his name is. Ongoing contacts between the parties to close the deal. It's a full-blown blitz by Chelsea that could close the transaction next few days. We don't give a flying fuck about transfers. We don't care about your buying your youth players, you mug, and ransacking Leipzig, ransacking Brighton FC. Christopher Vell, you're a yes man as well. Paul Winstanley, you're a Brighton FC merchant, yes man. We got fucking what? Joe Shields, what are you doing? You come from Man City. We got Bowley and Egbali dictating our football team and our tactics, yeah? What are you doing, man? We don't care about the transfers. We're fighting a relegation battle. You clowns. You're all fucking clowns. All right? And you want to stop us from protesting and coming at you lot. You're doing a shit job about that. You're doing a shit job. So you better be careful. Absolute joke. Fucking sack this gaffer, man. He ain't no good. He's a yes man. And fuck your model. Fuck your yes man tax. Yeah? Fuck your yes man model. Every single part of it. We don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing on that. This is not Chelsea. This is not Chelsea. This is fucking mediocrity. This is mid-table FC. Big up to ROP FIFA Lance Superman. He says Mount slanders to stop. Yes, he's not close to his best, in my opinion, down to Potter. Facts. But how does slating a young graduate player help? I back my players and manager unless it's Potter or Lukaku. Let's have it right. Lukaku's a snitch. He's a snake. He's a rat. He's a cement-boot fraud. He's a disgrace to our football club. Never backing that guy. I never chanted his name after the interview. Before I did, and I didn't want him, and I backed him. All right. After that, wash my hands off you, fella. Potter, yes, man, no backbone, jellyfish, fucking merchant, yeah. Let's have it right. He needs to be sent away in the bin, all right? And go and get us a proper gaffer, you joke, yeah? Because like I say, yeah, we will come. We will come. In numbers, we are strong. And you talk about Bowley, yeah? Bowley and Egbali talking about Roman Abramovich. Bowley, you ain't got a right to speak, mate. Yeah? You and Egbali ain't got a right to speak. Big up to RIP FIFA for the Super Minerals. You ain't got a right to speak, mate. Egbali, you ain't got a right to speak, mate. Yeah? About Roman Abramovich. You ain't nowhere near Roman Abramovich. You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. You're a long way from Stroganoff, mate. Yeah? This is what we are. We see things they'll never see up the Chelsea. God. 126 likes, guys. We should have 250 likes in here. Every single one of you smash to pieces that like button. Smash to pieces that like button, guys. Big up to every single one of you. I want every single one of you, if you're new in here, I want you to subscribe to the channel, introduce yourself in the chat, and I'm going to shout you out. All right? I'm going to shout every new subscriber out in the chat. Big up to you. And I want you all to hit the like button. Every single one of you, smash to pieces that like button. No one says it like me on this channel. No one, no other platform will land the minerals like this. That is a guarantee, certified minerals guarantee. Yeah? Denishan says Potter's tactics is why Mount and Reese are average. I mean, he's playing a back four. He's nullifying Reese. He's not even playing. He's playing Mason Mount. Listen, he explains the yes man tax. All right. No way does Graham Potter believe that Mason Mount is a left winger or a striker. No fucking way. No way. And we're hearing Ekbali and Bowley are landing all the time in Cobham, watching training or going in the dressing room. What are you saying to these guys, man? You jokers. This ain't DC Comics, bruv. You know, what are you saying? What are you saying to them? What motivation have they got? You're just mugging them off. You're mugging all the players off. They're looking at you going, yeah, we're relegation FC. We're Brighton FC. This gaffer's playing Mason Mount, left wing and striker. He hasn't even, you know, the two games that Graham Potter played Mason Mount in his positions. I'll land them right now. Yeah. San Siro away. Yeah. Aston Villa away. And what did Minerals Mount do in those two games? He won the game for us at Villa away, 2 goals, let's have it right, 2-0. And what did he do at the San Siro one? 45 minutes, took him 45 minutes first half to win man of the match, all right? Won the penalty, yeah, and gave the assist to second goal. When you play Minerals Mount in his right position, he's unplayable. But you didn't do that, Potter, because you're told not to do that. And now you lot are trying to play him out of position and sabotage him. Make sure he doesn't get goals, assists. You fucking wrongers. You're a disgrace to our football club. Let's have it right. And that doesn't even just go for Minerals Mount. You're playing Kai Havertz relentlessly as a striker and he's a number 10, all right? You're playing Reece James as a right back when he's a fucking wing back at best, yeah? That is his position. That's when we create chances with Reece James. You're playing Cucurella back fours, left centre back. We've seen it all, mate. We've seen it all. You're playing Loftus-Cheek with Enzo, then you're playing fucking Kovacic with Enzo, and you keep changing it. We've got 80 changes, relentless changes. You know, it's like, where do you think you get a consistency in this squad? Where? You're playing Ziyech, who doesn't want to be at our football club, right? You're saying to us that Aubameyang is in your plans, yet he's not. He's out of the Champions League squad. He's got no motivation. In fact, the only motivation for him to come to Chelsea was to play in the Champions League because he's never won it, and he wants to play in it because he hasn't been in it for God knows how long yet. Let's have it right. Because he was playing for Arsenal. They're fucking ain't even been in the Champions League for, 8 years, yeah? All right, so he's been starving of playing Champions League football. Then he goes to Barcelona. Barcelona get knocked out of the Champions League. Let's have it right, because they're broadcasters and they just ain't got the minerals. And so you're saying you're going to play Aubameyang. You don't even play Aubameyang. All right? This guy's on the bench. You're not even playing him. And no one questions it. No one says nothing. Instead, you play a 17, 18-year-old David Fofana who's come from the Norwegian league, jumping him, throwing him straight in a Chelsea Football Club. All right? It's just madness. It's suicidal. And the results are proving why it is suicidal. Because we've won 2 in 17. Big up to Denishan there, Land and Minerals, as always. Big up to Denishan. Big up to all you guys, Land and Minerals. You know, it's like, we're not even going to get Europa League. We're good enough. Our squad is good enough. And then I go again. Christopher Vivell. Hello, mate. You're going to go and buy a youngster from Leipzig, yeah? All right. Well, what happened in January transfer window, Christopher Vivell? Yeah? What happened, Joe Shields? What happened, Paul Winstanley, with your advice to replace Jorginho, who's our only sitting fucking DM, our number 6, and you got rid of him for Tapance? What's your excuse? Yeah? And now you're giving us all this nonsense about transfers. Absolute waffle, man. You lot are clowns. You lot are yes, man. It doesn't matter what you advise to Bowley and Ekbali. They ain't going to do it anyway because they pull your strings, mate. Yeah? Look at that. I've got my grub here. Lovely curry, prawn curry. Let's have it right up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. So excuse me if I want to have something to eat while I'm on stream. I don't normally do that, but do you know what? We're cooking. We're cooking tonight, guys. We're cooking tonight. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to all you guys. We've even got a dip here as well. A bit of mango chutney as well. Up the Chelsea. All right. So, you know, people got to understand, yeah. People got to understand that we're no mugs. On this platform, we are not mugs. We are very clued on. We know how things work. And we've clearly been proved right. Tonight is a glorious stream. This is a glorious stream. Yeah. Golden Minerals. Big up to Aaron Smith in here as well. Big up to my geezer Aaron Smith. He says, up the prawn curry, up the Minerals FC. We don't, yeah, Mickey Joy, we don't have jellyfish with those prawns, Johnny. No chance. I'll tell you what, I was on holiday and I see the biggest jellyfish you couldn't believe. It was about this big, yeah, and it was coming right. It was about 2 feet away from me. It was coming charging for me. You wouldn't see. I was like Baywatch, mate. I was like Baywatch. Out of that water, fellas. Out of that water, ladies and gents. Yeah, with the stony shorts, obviously. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new in here, subscribe. Get in the chat. Let me know you're in here, guys. Make sure if you're new in the chat and you're new to the channel. Put some bright colours or some emoji so I know that you're a new subscriber tonight. Always with the Stonies, bruv. Yeah, mate. All right, so let me just go and check this out. 1 sec. Oh man, that's rattled me, man. We're looking at another Lightstreak player. It's just fucking look at the level players we're looking at. Look at the level, man, we're looking at. We're not hearing like, you know, you can go and buy established young talent. Why are you looking at these unknown names, man? That's life. That's life. All right, let me have a little taster, guys. I feel bad, man. Chelsea old boys, if you want to come on, geezer, let me know. So, big up, Julius. I think Bowley's going to be a problem. I hope people turn up to protest against the owners before Leeds game. It's not going to be a protest. Well, this is the thing. I don't think this is. I don't know if this is a proper full-on protest or whether it's a Twitter protest. I don't know. If it's a Twitter protest, it's not. It's got to be full-on. Big up to Sheden Kel, legend. Big up to you. Big up to Sing his king. Big up, Johnny. Would you take Jose for a third go? Do you know what? Right now, in our current state, I think Jose is the one. Right now, like just to put the owners in check, you need for someone to come in. You need someone of a real authority. You know, a winner. He's a born winner. He's won everything. He's won it in multiple different leagues. He's won all the trophies. He's Chelsea through and through. He's blue blood. I would take Jose. Yes, I would. 100%. 119% I'd take Jose Mourinho. Even if you tell me his football's dated. Even if you tell me he's going to play a sort of negative way. It's not about that for me. Right now, it's about getting that quality of manager, that ilk of manager to come in Chelsea to fucking change the shit model that these American and Igbali want to implement at Chelsea Football Club, which is all data-driven, youth-driven, all right? And it's not proved work with any other club because no other club's doing it, all right? And you might look at other clubs like Leipzig doing something similar, or you look at Red Bull, or you look at Brighton, but they're not our level club. It's such a risk. It's too high a risk. And you've gone and spent 600 million for what? For us to be fighting a relegation battle? No, mate. No, mate. I ain't having it. Ain't having it. It's wrong, mate. All right, so let me run through you guys. I'll tell you this now. Jose Mourinho will absolutely love Minerals Man. He will love Reece James. He will love Minerals Man. And I guarantee it. He's his sort of player. He's exactly his sort of player. He will build the team around Minerals Mount. In fact, most of these gaffers will anyway. And the ownership are wetting themselves. I want to see those fans when Jose picks Mount. Where are they? All in the woods. All in the woods. Big up to Daddy Dyer as well in here. Capt Crunch says Jose with that squad would make us top 6. Facts. It doesn't matter if he's got young players, but he will instill a winning mentality, like a fighting mentality to all the players. You know what's funny? All of our players are proven to have the fighting winning mentality, yeah? All right, apart from these new signings this era. Enzo's got it as well because he's won the World Cup. But what I'm saying is they have stripped that off us, all right? All the players are only like that because they're looking at the state of the football club behind the scenes. That's what they're doing. And they're going, what is this shit show? Come on, I love Landing Minerals, mate. I love it. All right, so. Guys, smash the piece of the like button. We've got over 240 in there. Subscribe as well, guys. Yeah, look, Eunice did it. They all did it, guys. We called them all out. They're all coming at Tuchel, weren't they? Every single one of them were all coming at Tuchel. And now look at the state of them. Look at the state of them. Yeah, they're all crying now, aren't they? And do you know what? At Minerals FC, we're drinking their tears. All right, so bear with us, guys. Let's sort something out. All right, so I put myself up there. I have to do something, that's why. All right, so. Let's see if we can sort it out. All right, I've done that. That's all set. All right, sweet. Done. All right, guys, get the likes up to 300. You lot are taking a piss. You lot are taking a piss. Jennings is one big problem in your fan base, just like AFTV. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. He is. Listen, all them AFTV lot. Listen, not many people know, yeah. All right. That Robbie, yeah, that Don Robbie Lowell, he owned 100% Chelsea, the channel that was before. Tony Rolfe told me, yeah. Shout out to Tony. All right. That is a fact. Yeah. He was owning a Chelsea channel. Yeah. So don't be surprised why the brown envelopes are being handed out by that fella to all the other Chelsea supporters or other supporters. Probably Expressions is on there as well. And all these guys all on the payroll, man. Every single one of them. Yeah. We don't do that here, mate. We don't do that here. We don't need to do that. Big up PA, new subscriber says subscribed and liked. My boss asked me if we were going to hit our sales quotas. I said no, but the boys gave everything. I'm now unemployed. That's life. That's life. You know, who tells you when you get, where does your manager, you go and get a job and he says, don't worry, you got 5 years. Doesn't matter what the results are, you're still in the job. Big up to everyone. Welcome, PA, to the Minerals FC. Go and welcome him, guys. A big up to Don Eric Landon, the Superman. He says, makes me sick that the clown Bowley is being spiteful over Mason Mount, not accepting the poor contract offer. Give the guy what he wants. It's not even about giving what he wants. That is the one side. But I think all this prop we're hearing about Liverpool, who's saying he's going to Liverpool? Alex Crook, whatever his name is, from TalkSport. I mean, wishy-washy promotion there, PR for Bowley there. Listen, let's have it right. Yeah. All they did was reword Liverpool are confident of getting Mason Mount. It's all the same shit. But Liverpool, he ain't going to Liverpool. Where's the facts he's going to go to Liverpool? Tell me. You keep shoehorning Liverpool. Shall I tell you why they use Liverpool, guys? I'll land it. Because Chelsea hate Liverpool. And it will make the supporters turn on Minerals Man. And that is what they're doing. These ownership are making the supporters turn on Minerals Man. And now you're getting constant abuse. Now you've got Rory Jennings giving abuse. Get out of here, man. You're a long way from Starbucks. A long way from Starbucks. Yeah. The true supporters respect Minerals Man and love the kid, mate. He's a baller. And he's served at our football club. We need him for our future. Big up to Dominic Landon Minerals, my member as well. Big up to all my members in here as well. Every single one of you. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So I've got big up to Julius. Yeah. Big up to Julius. I'm going to land the Minerals for Julius here. So, let me know, Julius, if you want me to read this out, I'll read it out, geezer. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, Julius, yeah? And I'll read this out. All right, cool. So listen, Julius is not wrong here. He's not wrong here. We all want to be patient with this new ownership, but we are starting. I am already turned on Todd Bowley. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like his vision. I don't like the fact that he's lied to us, saying he looks through the eyes of the fans when he clearly don't. It's all PR stunt. All right. And the new ownership and Ed Barley are to blame as well. But they're destroying Chelsea and everything we built in 20 years. Facts. Identity is gone. We're not feared anymore. Facts. They're turning us into Red Bull just to develop players, play sexy football and sell to make money. And if we win, good. And if we don't win, fuck it. As long as we have a nice stadium, good academy, sustainable business, getting cash in consistently. All facts, my geezer. This is their vision. And I don't think they care about dominating and winning. No, they don't. And that's what I've been saying. They actually don't care about dominating and winning. The Dodgers, as an example, proves that they've spent how much money in for 7 years. Took them 7 years to win a title. All right. We have to be diligent as a fan base and not allow that to happen. So what are the facts? They're obligated to spend £1.75 billion in development over 10 years. That includes the stadium. All right. Well, they've already spent 600 million, guys, out of that 1.75 billion. So now people got excited with the transfer windows, but mark my words, we will go through so many years of barely buying any notable name. The focus will be always on finding the next young star, develop and sell, which is basically the money ball, the baseball model of how they trade players. They make money on these players. Brand it with sexy football and a great stadium. When they finance the stadium, we will have so much debt and we will become like Arsenal under Wenger. And you're not wrong there. You're actually not wrong, Julius. And the scary thing is that all of this that they're doing with the stadium rebuild or knocking it down, the fact that they're going to knock it down and just not develop it stand by stand. They want to do it quickly. All right. They want to develop the training ground. They want to develop the club, the architectural side, the property side of the club, because of where it is. All right, the most wealthiest part in London, pretty much one of the most wealthiest parts in London. Let's have it right. They want to develop it to do one thing and one thing only: buy the young players, development, make money on these players on a low wage structure because they're young players. Yeah. And they will sell the club in 10 years to make their money. They want to sell it for 5, 6, 7 billion. Let's have it right. That is what they want. That's their vision. All right. Now, there's true supporters. All the Chelsea supporters have the power to dictate that we fucking stop this whole baseball youth, world-class youth talent team. Yeah. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about that. I've sent you the link, Chelsea old boys. $252 and only 170 likes. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. It don't cost you nothing. I'll tell you what, smash the like button like your missus. Let's have it right. For me, the owner's biggest issue is their egos. Okay, you've made some major mistakes, but don't hide from those mistakes. Accept it and learn, for fuck's sake. This is the thing. They don't want to, guys. They don't want to. They don't give a shit about us. They don't give a shit. I've sent you the link, Chelsea Old Boys. I've sent it. Johnny, I think Brown Envelopes is watching you. Yeah, they are. They all watch me. Big up to every single one of them. Big up to every single one of them. But they don't care about us, guys. He's like, this ownership don't care. All right. Do you know what? It might go as far as they'll fucking bar me from the ground. You know that? That's how bad it can get. That they're going to stop me from watching my Chelsea. Maybe I'll wear a bowling mask and they'll get in. Ludovic, I put that tweet out. Yeah, Tuchel was tactically making Pep mad. Pep never said to give TT time. This is what I'm saying. Oh, you want me to send it here? All right, cool. All right. All right, this is for you, Chelsea old boys. I'll put you in here. Guys, smash that like button. What's wrong with you guys? You're killing me here. You're killing me here. We're going to land some minerals now. Tell you, we'll be landing it all stream. Come on. Listen, all the wrongers that are watching, all the brown envelopes that are watching, yeah, all right? Every single one of you, you know what you are. You know exactly what you are. Yeah? Guys, name and shame them, guys. Name and shame them. Name and shame them, guys. Big up to RIP for landing super minerals. You're not wrong. This is the problem. They're egos, mate. They're egomaniacs, and we need to get rid of them. Guys, name and shame them, guys. Name and shame them while we're here. Name and shame. Exactly, guys. Exactly. They're all in there, mate. All the wrong uns in here, mate. All right, so I'm waiting for Chelsea Old Boys to come on. Once he's on, we'll land it. Yeah, Wenger was a yes man for the Cronkies, correct. You know, and what did they have? They had a youth project. They were playing all the young players. And what did Arsenal win with the youth? Can someone remind me what they won? Is that you, Geese? Chelsea Old Boys. Ain't hear me clearly. All right, so where is he, man? Here he is. Here he is. Let's land it. My geezer. What's happening, Geese?
Big up, Johnny. How are you, pal? You all right?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Good, mate. Let me just put me AirPods. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got to do it as well. That's it. Done. Guys, everyone, welcome Chelsea Old Boys to the chat. My member, my biggest supporters, mate. Big supporter of the channel. And all you guys in here. Land your minerals in the chat. Big up to Julius as well, mate. Totally agree with what you said, Geese. Totally agree.
Hello, Johnny.
How we doing?
Hello, my Minerals FC family. How's everybody? I hope everyone's all right. Yeah. And yeah, let's get these 40 points and then we can relax at least. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the first thing. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just, yeah, crazy. Can't wait for road tomorrow. It's so sad to say, though, that, you know, I'm really hoping we're going to fucking lose tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just get him out. 40 points, you know. Sad, isn't it, really? Sort of thinking like that. We want him out, so losing tomorrow. What are you saying, Johnny? You think you actually want to lose tomorrow?
Do you know what it is? I don't really want us to lose because I hate Leeds.
I know.
Like I don't want to lose to Leeds. I don't want Leeds to do the double over. I think if they do the double on us, I think it's the first time in like years, mate, years that they've done the double on us. So it's like I think a draw's enough, and I think it's also in the manner in which we play, and how we play, and how bad we play. But I'll be real. I don't think we're going to win. Like I can't see us scoring goals. So it's like, if anything, Leeds has got the best. This is the best opportunity for them to beat us at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree.
I just don't want him in charge for Dortmund, Geese. I really don't want him in charge for Dortmund. I think we need to get a top gaffer in before that. So, like, everything's gone quiet behind the scenes. So, but then they're,
as you know,
so they're sort of like putting out different gaffers there, you know, different gaffers out there testing the waters with what they're looking at, and the fact that they're giving him just this game. If he loses, basically, what's been said by Fabrizio, I think, is if he loses this game, he's out, he's gone. So he's playing for his job. I mean, he's been playing for his job ever since he walked through the door. Do you know what I mean? Let's have it right. But this is where we are now. So the likelihood is I can see us losing because Leeds will turn up. They hate us and we hate them. So it's like, you know, but then Spurs rivalry got done 2-0. Southampton 1-0 beat us, and then they got beaten by Leeds the game after. And they lost to Wolves the game before us. Wolves had 10 men and they beat them. So it's like, We're just a joke at the minute. We're a joke.
Yeah, it's so sad. I mean, even like today, and listening to Potter in his interview, he's saying, "Yeah, the players are going to get better. They're going to, they're going to work harder. Even myself, I'm going to get better." You know, what you want about? You're going to get better. Two wins out of 17, and now you're telling us you're going to get better. And on top of that, what's more criminal? Yeah, he actually said today, the first time we're going to go out there and try and do it for our supporters. Oh, so it's taking you 17 games to come out in an interview, right, to try and appease us, and say,
Why is he saying that, Keith?
Well, he said that today. He actually said it in the first. Go on.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a smokescreen. Everything's a smokescreen. And I think he knows. Well, we all know why. Because we're against him. And we want him out, and he knows it. Yeah. And the brown envelope. I'll tell you what, Rory Jennings, you're a lemon, mate. Yeah. I ain't gonna swear. I'm gonna try and not swear. Yeah. But you're a lemon. So go there and do that to our Mason Mount. How dare you, bruv? Yeah, I'm actually appalled that you're a Chelsea fan and you go and do that. How dare you, mate? Who are you? Get out of our club. Don't even come and Stamford Bridge, mate. I'll tell you that now. Yeah, all right. I'll see you anywhere around there. I'll tell you, mate. Yeah, You're gonna have issues with me, bruv. You'll have issues. How dare you? Call yourself a Chelsea supporter, and you wanted Thomas Tuchel out as well. Yeah. Now look what's happening when Thomas is out. Yeah. You got what now? What have you got now? Yeah.
He ain't got nothing but the woods. That's all he's got. The woods, mate.
The woods. No, mate. In fact, the woods. I wouldn't even give him that saving grace. Yeah. I'll bury him in the cement, bruv. Yeah? Trust. Yeah. That's where he deserves. Yeah, because it's picturesque in the woods as well. You know what I mean, bruv? No, man.
We'll do a bit of this
Seriously,
then.
Johnny. That's it. Yeah. The cement booted fraud. Put him in there. That's what they deserve. It's sad, though, Johnny. Really, really is sad. Seeing that. Leave Mason. He's gone through so much, and everyone's ridiculing him. Yeah. You know what makes it worse as well? Yeah. What he said. I saw it on Twitter or somewhere. Remember when they're all running after Potter and the saying, Potter, you're the greatest manager in the world. You're going to be brilliant. You're going to be this and that and the other.
Yeah.
They're jokers, man. They're jokers.
Yeah, that was Lewis, wasn't it? Lewis, wasn't it?
Wait, sorry. Johnny, I've just got to put you on hold because my missus is tickling me. Wait, get off me. Sorry. Yeah, she's annoying
pick up
me.
the missus.
Yeah, she's saying hello. Yeah. Go on, say hello.
Hello, Johnny.
How you doing?
Chelsea. They're all fucking wrong ones on there.
Hey, I love it. Yeah, she's in one of these mad moves tonight, bro. Yeah, yeah, it's the chicken. She's saying. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. So
lovely to hear from you.
No, cheers, mate. Yeah, so it's just appalling, and like Potter today, saying for the first time about the supporters, I've never heard that out of his mouth once. Trying to make us feel relaxed and just put us at ease.
What did we say on the last show? Me and you. What were we saying? Yeah. They hear. They listen.
So and it's about time, and they have to listen.
Yeah.
Because we're fed up, and we want him out, and something's got to happen. Something's got to happen, and that's why I said, if we lose some more, I'll tell you what, I'll take the L, man. Just get him out of my club. I just can't stand him. Seeing him, he's got no composure, no identity. Even walking into the interview room, who are you, mate? You've got no stature.
Yeah.
I look at you and I think, nah, mate. Yeah, you got nothing. And then he's saying about the players are working hard, and they don't even want to work for you, mate. What you want about? What you want about?
And you know what? Now he's got no Minerals man. He's got no Beast James. He's got no Thiago Silva. He's got no Dave. No Kante, as we know. But they're all in these situations. The way we're playing right now, where it's like a must-win game. You need these players. Without these players, what chance we got?
We're done.
We don't have a chance. That's what I'm saying.
I know, especially like Reece and Mount and obviously Thiago. I mean, they're pivotal for us.
Yeah.
Pivotal. I mean, it's such a massive loss, especially at this crucial, critical time. But it could be a blessing in disguise. This, yeah, could be a big blessing in disguise because I told you I'll take the L. I want to take the L. I want him out. I just don't want him. He's toxic. They're all toxic, just like Rory
what's he
Lemon
said
Jennings,
there?
mate.
Jack just put out a comment here. He said he wouldn't even say yes. I want Mount in my squad just because Bowley told him not to. Crazy. Where's that been said? Where's
And
that
who
been
said
said?
that?
Apparently, Bowley said that.
Really?
Like he said he wouldn't even say, "I want Mount in my squad."
That's mad. Nah, I don't think it'll come out of a comment like that. I know he's been liking a lot of the there's a lot of tweets or something you were saying about. He was liking where what is it, Mount's out or something like that. I think you said
Oh,
that
what?
today, didn't you?
Yeah, Bowley. Yeah.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
likes to tweet slandering Mount. Yeah,
how dare you?
yeah,
Who are you to do that, mate?
yeah.
At 22 years old, winning Champions League, he's the face of Pepsi, the face of Chelsea. We were playing Tottenham, right? And it was Kane's face and Mount's face. Come on, mate. What's the matter with you lot? Wake up.
Shit. So he did say that in a press conference.
What, he said it to who? Bowley.
Can someone? Is this being clipped on Twitter? Has this been clipped on Twitter, or has someone written it on Twitter, like where it's been quoted? And can you put it in the? Can you either tag me on Twitter or put it in the chat? Because if he said that, that is disgraceful.
That's terrible.
They're saying that he said it in the press conference.
Who? What? Potter or Bowley now? Nah.
Potter.
Nah, I didn't hear that.
Potter said it, I think they're saying.
But I listened to his interview. Unless it was edited.
Oh, that's it. That's what they said. So they said they asked him if he wants Mount to stay, and he just replied, he said, "I'm just focused on tomorrow." What fucking kind of answer's that?
Oh, I missed that.
What answer is that? Of course
That's
you
terrible.
wanted to stay.
There's an agenda. And you can see everyone's got an agenda there at the moment. Like Reece's interview, even Enzo saying, "Yeah, we're behind the gaffer, this and that." No, they're not. None of them are. It's gone tits up at that club. You don't know what to believe. One is saying this, the other one's saying this, or you got that, then you got fans saying this. It's just a shambles. It's a pantomime. We've never been like that. Yeah, we were just winning mentality. We had everything in control. Having Roman there, what is this? It's a circus. Yeah, bang on circus.
Do you know what?
It's terrible.
We are literally pissing on the circus because we were exposing the circus.
Well, we are exposing it.
Yeah, we are.
Mm.
Because also Fofana came out and Koulibaly came out today about it's a process. Trust the process. Cucurella put it on Instagram. Trust the process picture.
Yeah.
So fuck off with your trust the process. What process? We don't see no process. The process is you spending you got 1.75 billion to spend. You spent 600 million of it already, and you're meant to use that budget towards our stadium rebuild and training ground rebuild and build up. And you ain't even built our core of our team with that 600 million. Like, what is this?
Johnny, do you think these new players, right, have been coming out with this? They've been doing this performance-related bonus. Yeah,
yeah.
I bet you. These things, what they're saying, it's in their contract to say that, and they're getting bonuses out of it. I mean, what else? Okay?
Good shout.
What else?
Good shout.
What they're coming out and saying all that. I don't believe the players. I really don't. It's just everything's a smokescreen. Everything's a smokescreen at the moment. And we've seen that. Stadium, Mount's contract, this and that and the other. Something's happening. It's bang out of order.
And I think all the players are aware of it. They see all the PR, all right? And they might have turned around and go, hold on a minute, I didn't even say that. And they're putting it out because they can put out whatever they want and they can't say nothing because they're an employee at the end of the day. This is how these owners look at them as. You're just an employee
Yeah.
Whereas Roman looks at them as
Yeah.
assets.
Yeah.
He invests in them. These guys
Yeah.
are just like, well, we can use you however we want, you know?
Yeah. I mean, look, as correct owners as well, if Bowling and Barley want to be good owners, they should actually get the players to one side and ask them their version. What do you think of Potter? Do you think it's working, this and that and the other? They should actually listen to the players as well, you know? Because if they're unhappy, how are they going to put that on the pitch? You know? So they've got to do their jobs properly. You know? Or maybe it takes Vivell to do that. You know? And as I said the other day, if we got eight staff of Brighton there, I think we've only got Vival, okay, what's his name? The other guy, Joe Shields, and there's one other guy we've got from Monaco. So there's 3 of them who are neutral, 8 of them who are with Brighton. Yeah, obviously the ones who are with Potter, right? They're going to be backing him. So there's a bit of loggerheads, and Bowley's probably with Potter. Barley could be with Vival. You know, so it's a shambles. We don't know what's happening. You know, 1 minute we're hearing Barley ain't happy with Bowley. Yeah, Bowley is siding with Potter. He's trying to trust that process. So I think there must be a bit of a tug of war here as well, because we're hearing all different stuff here. You know, different vibes. Different. You know, it's really confusing. And actually, nobody's actually coming out and addressing it and just saying something. You know, but I think we know as well, because us fans now who are voicing it and expressing ourselves, you know, what's happening, they're listening to it, and I think they're terrified. They're terrified because we are the power. We're the fans, you know. So they're going to have to listen to us. But there's a power struggle there somewhere. Has to be, yeah, because this ain't right, and it can't go on. Can't go on.
This is my thing. I don't think that like the Vivels of our board of our upstairs, you know, the Vivels, the Joe Shields, I don't think they got the power that everyone thinks. I don't think they're given the power. I think they're being dictated on what they're told to. They advise young players because that's the project, that's the brief. So they'll go out and just pick these players, and they're going Leipzig player today. I mean, what are you looking at Leipzig youth players for? Like, really? Like, why are you not? Where's the experience? Why are we not looking at buying Declan Rice? Why are we not getting? Why are we not looking at an established player, proven pedigree player of a position we desperately need? Instead of buying all these young players.
I'll tell you
and
what.
Then Mount's looking at that, and probably James as well, and Silver and all the experienced players are looking at going, what players are they bringing in?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, 3 players can change this team. Yeah. So for me, it will either be, it will be a Rice, a Lavia, 2 DMs, all right, and say for instance a Kane, yeah. So whether we get him or not, but what Kane brings us and Declan Rice, experience. They're both captains and they're both leaders. Just imagine 2 of those sort of caliber of players in our team. What's going to do that? Yeah, it would just make our team so efficient, so good. We'll have leaders in there, vocal players as well, and it builds a spine, you know. And that's what we need, clearly, you know. So I don't understand, you know, buy young players. I know they're good, but you need the experience, as we've been saying, you know. So I just don't understand it, you know. But Osimhen is a great shout. I'd love to have him as well.
Yeah, I like him.
You know, you know, he loves to go Jose as well. You know, and if Jose said that he's brilliant, bring him on. You know, so
yeah, because Jose, you know, his track record on strikers is like second to none.
Elite.
He even took Tammy. He took Tammy, man. Tells you everything, man. Oh, big up to Tammy as well. Congratulations to Tammy. He's had his first newborn baby. I think it was yesterday or last night. So congrats to Tammy. Love Tammy. 30 non-penalty goals for Chelsea. You know, in 1.5 seasons, 1.5 seasons, he scored 30 non-penalty goals. You know, big up to Tammy.
Yeah,
but listen, you know, I've unleashed today anyway. I've unleashed what I wanted to say, and I've been we've been proved right that these owners are getting too involved
as well, especially your platform. I mean, all the other platforms. Sorry, you're all wrong uns, man. Yeah, some of the stuff which is coming out your platforms, I'll tell you what. You know, close it down, man. Go home, close it. You know. Because you know, everything we say here, it's right and it's true and it's only healthy for our club, which we love, you know. And we ain't toxic. We ain't toxic to all our fans in here. All right, we don't have that, and we don't tolerate anything like that. You know, so the rest of the platforms, they should be ashamed of themselves. You know, so I'm not happy with them. None of them are, you know, putting our players down, this and that. I mean, we've all got opinions and everything, and then slandering slandering other Chelsea fans as well. I mean, they should be ashamed of themselves. How can you all call yourselves Chelsea fans? You know, like Rory Jennings, you know, what he does. You lot are bad. You lot are toxic. In fact, you're so bad, you've taken the mirror image of AFTV here, you know. We ain't AFTV, we ain't Arsenal, we're elite Chelsea, man. So become elite and show that you're elite to each other as one Chelsea family. Yeah, end of, man. I ain't gonna say anymore. I'm just getting fed up. You know, they're bringing all this toxicness to our club. Mad. You know,
they're all in the woods, Chelsea old boys, mate.
Every single one
of them. Look at them.
Yeah,
they're all there.
And you're all running after Potter. Oh, Potter, you're the greatest manager in the world. What are you lying about, man? Yeah, get a life. Yeah, and now you all want him. You know, we never wanted him there. You know,
no,
so, yeah,
we didn't want him.
No one.
Didn't want him.
You know,
we wanted Tommy T. Why?
Of course.
Why can't he get Tommy T back? Get Tommy T back. What's wrong with you? Why not?
Well,
Ego
mistake. Yeah, of course, definitely. You know, it's just sad, really, really sad. So we're getting fed up with this. You know. So yeah. Apparently,
what? Yeah, go on.
Sorry. Well, apparently my language has been good tonight. My missus just said.
Big up the Minerals missus.
Go on the Minerals.
Yeah, listen. I need to tone it down as well. I just get too irate. I get upset.
We just can't help it, you know. I mean, we've got blue blood running through our veins, and we just get so frustrated. I mean, it's just I've never seen anything like this before. You know, I mean, yeah. Is it seriously 1 win in 17 or 2 wins in 17? I mean, I'm getting
two. It's two.
It is two, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was 1, and I looked. It was 2.
Yeah,
but it's one. It's 1 in. I think it's 1 in 11.
Yeah,
something like that.
I don't understand it. I mean, I'm listening to him to his interview today, Potters, and he's saying we're all striving to get better. Even myself, I want to get better. You know, and the players. What are you on about, mate? There's no identity. There's no pattern of play. There's no cohesion. There's no transition. There's nothing. Yeah, and yet you ain't even playing the players in the right places. You know, or bringing in the right players to play. I mean, Ziyech, what are you doing, bruv? Bring Ziyech. What the hell? He's not our future. What are you playing him for? You know. So 1 minute, you know, you want him out. 1 minute you're playing him. Make your minds up. You know. I mean, I just don't understand it.
Like, don't play Ziyech, don't play Aubameyang, don't even have him in the squad. Let him train with the under 23s, whatever it is, yeah. Or separate.
Yeah.
And say to your group, guys, these guys don't want to be here, but you lot do want to be here. You are really into fight. This is our project. We're going to get. There's none of that. Do you know why? Because he's a yes man. And he's got to keep the dressing room all sweet. He's probably been told by the owners, I need you to keep all the players happy. We need to have a good dressing room, this and that. That's not how you fucking win titles and challenge. Because Jose and Obi Mikel came down and he said, what did he say, Obi Mikel? He says, we were fighting every week on the training ground. We was fighting. Yeah. But when we got on the pitch, we battled for each other because we all wanted to play. But that's because we had the Balaks, the Lampards, Mikel's, you know, Terry's of this, Drogba's, Ashley Cole. We had these egos everywhere in every position. All right. So if another player's in the squad who's got an ego and he's not playing, he's gonna have it out with, you know, a Balak or whatever. And look at him go, fuck off. I'm playing. All right. And then you got up your game. And there's none of that at Chelsea now. It's all just Johnny, like we're happy to be here.
Yeah. and Johnny, that's what transformed into the spirit and the fight on the pitch. And that's what drove us to success. Yeah. We ain't got nothing like that. Nothing like that with Potter. Absolutely zilch, you know. And you know, he's complaining constantly about the overbloated squad, you know. So all these players we want to get rid of, okay. He's got 33 in there. So you're trying to tell me, okay, you want to be there for the process and so forth with Bowley, blah blah blah. All right. So I'm sure you've written down your 26 players who you like. Yeah, that's the size squad you want. Yeah. The rest of them who you don't want, put them in the development squad then. Yeah, because I remember Jose when he didn't like a player. Okay, he would put 2, 3 of them to train by themselves or in the development squad and leave them there. Let them rot, and end of the season, you sell them, you flog them off because they're toxic. We don't want them around. So he's got no balls, man. He won't take, charge and a lead and to show that I'm a gaffer. All right, this is what I want. Bang, and do it. He can't even do that. Can't do it. He's got nothing, And top of that, two out of 17. Two out of 17, okay, it's the worst record in history, yeah? Because any other manager in any other league would have been sacked, okay? Let's be honest now. Would he be sacked or not?
Yeah, of course he would be. Yeah,
so
absolutely.
What the hell are we doing, man? Ridiculous.
Exactly.
Embarrassing.
Listen, do you know what it is, Chelsea old boys? This is that before I explain why. Yeah, big up to Brokerlona in the mud where they belong, down the toilet. Yeah,
1.7 billion in debt. Right? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And now they want to sell Rafinha as well. I heard, and all these other players.
Yeah. Good luck. Well done. Well done.
Ridiculous.
My point is this: is the ownership now are in the position where they're not sacking because they're adamant not to change their model, but they're going to have to change the model. They're going to have to bring in an elite gaffer to get the best out of this squad to keep us up. We're fighting relegation at this rate, and it's a disgrace. We're not a relegation team. Our squad is way better than relegation. You know what I mean? We all know that. Everyone knows it.
Yeah,
but they it's like they're trying to fight tooth and nail right now, as I've been saying, to not sack this guy. Give them time to have a breather to negotiate with a manager that they think they can bring in that will accept their model. But in reality, no other top manager is going to accept their model. So they have to decide. It's not about deciding whether we sack Potter or not. I think that decision's made. I think it's deciding where do we go with this model? Do we have to alter it? Do we have to? They've got to fucking do that. Like, you have to do it. You have to. You cannot get the results now. You've just started this project and you're on a downfall already. You're in the mud. Like, where are you going with this project? It ain't going to take you nowhere.
Yeah.
It's a youth project. We're not a youth. We're not a trial club. We're not a trial and error. We're an elite club. Go and buy Brighton then, Bowley. Go and buy a Burnley or a fucking whatever it is, yeah? Go and buy a Southampton club and do this trial and error with them, because it will work with them, because they got the time on their hands. They got no expectation. They're not elite, so you can get away with it. You can't do it with an elite club. You clowns. You can't fucking well do it. So stop doing it and get a proper gaffer in charge so that we can actually push on and next season have a proper full pre-season and go. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm just tired of it now. I'm tired of it.
Johnny, you're so right, because if we look at Potter, when he was at Brighton, I think he had a squad of 18 or 20 players, yeah? So it's a small squad. He can train them, get them to their levels, and it's easy for him. But when you come to an elite club and you need 26, 28 players, all right, to fight for 4 fronts, he can't do it. He ain't got the minerals. He ain't elite. He doesn't know how to train these players in quarters and get their transitional play, right? And get the right players in certain areas to play their game. Yeah, he doesn't know how to do that. So running 18 players or 20 players is easy. You're at Chelsea now, mate. You got to understand how to do this. You got 33 players. Yeah, deal with it. Deal with it. You know the players who are going to leave. Sorry, brother. Yeah, go on.
Go on, carry on. I'll land it.
Yeah, so he's got 33 players. He knows the players who are going to leave. Yeah, so put them in the back burner. Put them away. Fuck their egos. We don't want them. They don't want to play for Chelsea. Look at Biscuit Pulisic. Yeah, he come out with that book. All right, he was slandering our coaches. Yeah, get out, mate. Get out, Captain America. Yeah, and we've got Ziyech and this and that. Get these ballers out of our club. Yeah. Put them away, put them in the youth team, in the development squad. I don't care if we get 15, 10 million, yeah? We're trillionaires, yeah? Who cares? Come on. You're splashing out all the money, 600 mil, yeah, and you couldn't even give that to TT, right, to take our club forward, yeah, for the process for the next 5 or 6 years, all right, splash it out, go on, lose it. 10 million, get 10 million. I don't care for these players. I don't want them around. The players we're going to keep there, okay, who are going to be the future of Chelsea, you know, and he's got to deal with it, you know, and he's got eight of his coaching staff. What are their coaching staff doing? What are they doing on the training pitch? They ain't doing now, yeah.
And did
No
he? And
wonder,
did he? Yeah,
no
go on.
wonder
Go on, go on,
Mount
go on.
is doing TikTok stuff, you know, because he's probably fed up the kid, man. And I
Yeah,
don't blame him.
yeah.
Yeah, good luck to him. Go on. Yeah, sorry, Johnny, you can carry on now, bruv.
No, big up
No,
to you,
it's
mate.
pissing me off, bruv. You know?
It's like I say, mate. Minerals landed. Yeah, minerals
Yeah.
landed. I was going to say this with when it comes to Potter. Yeah, with Potter at Brighton, did he make over 80 changes in 28 games? Did he? Fuck. All right.
No.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that doesn't suggest to me that Potter is the one calling all the shots. Right. That's the first thing. The second thing is all these players that they're bringing in are youth players, right? All right. Now, what's the difference with Brighton and Chelsea? We know we're elite, we're massive, we're the biggest club in London, right? We are proven winners. Track record tells you that. Brighton are nothing compared to Chelsea. They're not even like the dust on our shoe, all right? But this is the thing. If Brighton go in for these players, like they did with McAllister, Casado, Mudryk, for example, they went in for Badashila. Do you think that Brighton are going to be paying 88 million for Mudryk if Brighton were the club going in for them? Hell no. But because it's Chelsea, when Chelsea come in calling for a player, doesn't matter if they're young or established, they want to squeeze as much juice out of us and get the most money for their transfer fees, right? That's a fact, all right? Now, with a Brighton, you can get away with it. Wolves, Burnleys, all these clubs, these low-level clubs, they go in and they'll go, look, we've only got this budget. And the club that's selling knows that these guys don't have the budget, right? But when it comes to Chelsea, with new ownership, when you got Matt Law, Ben Jacobs, Ornstein, Fabrizio, all broadcasting that we've got 450 million to spend in one window and we can spend it 2 windows after that. So you've broadcast. So whatever player we go in for, they're going to literally bend us over, right? That's what's happening. These guys are trying to implement buying youth players and we're getting done on buying youth players when we should be going in spending 80, 90 million on the fucking Declan Rice, yeah? Or a Frankie de Jong type player. No, you're going and buying a Mudryk for 90 odd million. You're buying Enzo. All right, Enzo's a baller. I like Enzo. It's not that I don't like Enzo, but 110 million for a guy that's been at Benfica for 6 months, it's a robbery, mate.
All right,
you know,
Johnny, I totally agree. Sorry that I'm stopping you here, right? But
no,
I
go on.
just want to counteract on this, right? Let's give them till the summer transfer, okay? Once Potter's out, okay? If they don't go and get the experienced players which we need, then we should voice it. All right, so I'll give them a little bit of benefit there. I kind of like the project in the sense, go and get the hot prospects. Okay, I think they've made a mistake by not getting some experience. Okay, they are getting these hot prospects, but let me give them. I want to give them to like the summer transfer. Yeah, if they don't address this, like going and getting the DMs with experience, all right, and then experience forward, okay. Who are vocal leaders, like what I told you, then I would say, then, it's a shambles, and we are going to go back because we know, everybody knows, you don't win anything with youth, we know that. Yeah. So I'll give them benefit of the doubt. I understand what you're saying, where you're coming, and the concerns, and it's vital and it's kind of scary, but I'm going to give them a little bit of benefit of that because I think they're going to need a change. So let's give them a chance. They've made mistakes. They're going to have to rectify these mistakes. Get rid of Potter. Bring somebody elite, please. Please bring him. Get me the 40 points so then I could just sit back, smoke my Cohiba, have a little whiskey, and I know that we're in the Premier League, without no Europe. I don't care after that. And then in the summer, let's see what's going to happen with an elite coach. So when it like,
I agree.
It is scary.
I
understand where you're coming from, but let's see what they're going to do in the summer because they're going to have to change their strategies in their buying methods and the type of experience which we need. Because you know, we're supporters. We watch what happens, you know, on the pitch, and we know what players we need. So let's take it from there. You know,
this is the thing. Like, I agree with that. They've had 2 windows now, 600 million. The first window they did buy some experience, which was Koulibaly, Sterling,
yeah,
those types of players. Cucurella's got Premier League experience, but not at
yeah,
our level. So they have bought in that sense, but that was under Tuchel. But they had to buy some sort of ready-made players under Tuchel, but they weren't Tuchel's players, and we know that he got sacked. We know
we
that
all
they're
do.
not his
Yeah,
players. Now this window has been different. This window they've gone in and they've gone for every youth top talent. They haven't bought anyone of like experience. No
yeah,
one. So that's the way they want to go. But I think, like I keep saying, you bring in an elite gaffer, that has to change, because a Jose Mourinho, a Luis Enrique, I think more. Let's stick with Jose, for example. He will demand some ready-made players, as Tuchel would. All right. Now, if you get a Luis Enrique, I think he'll have some ready-made players on his radar. But I think with Luis Enrique, he's got the ability to work with younger talents,
yeah,
as well as finished article players. But it's just whether he's got enough of the minerals to sort of push the ownership to say, no, I've got to have this type, like a Busquets, you know, or whatever it is, someone of, you know,
of that ilk,
of that ilk,
I think Enrique will actually tell him that as well, because he's no mug. And that, if he does come in, obviously, because the way Barcelona played, obviously they played with about 3 or 4, 5 youngsters with those older heads, you know. So there's no way Enrique will accept that as well, you know. So, but if you look at our squad now, I mean, we've got about 5 or 6 elder statesmen, you know. So like Sterling, obviously Kante, they look at that. Kovacic, we don't know if we're going to sell him or keep him. You know, obviously Thiago and Koulibaly. Then you've got Reece and especially Mount. So we've got that basis of a few leaders, you know, and pretty vocal. So we can work on that. But I still think we need to strengthen the spine with leaders and experience, because the spine for me is the most crucial thing, all right, to win and keep that mentality, okay, and take us to next levels.
All right, let's talk about spine, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Imagine this. Just imagine this. Manchester United right now. All right.
Yeah.
Imagine if they went and bought Harry Kane and Mason Mount.
Oh my God. Or even Declan Rice.
Or Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Imagine what that.
I don't want it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's the levels.
Yeah.
That
of course.
He's 2 signings that change your whole dynamics.
Yeah.
We need our DM. We need a striker. We need that. I mean, we need 2 DMs. That's what I said, and I know you think that as well.
Well, I've been banging on about that for 2 years. For 2 years, we needed that, and that's where I said, like, Roman, well, probably Marino, and that they made the biggest mistake when Tuchel was saying, "Get me Haaland," and I think we were about 50-55 million pound away from getting Haaland. Yeah, and then Rice, they didn't get Rice, and then they bought Saul Niguez from Atletico, which are not our standards, and obviously the cement booted fraud messed everything up. You know, that's where it went tits up. But you did say, I think, was it yesterday or the day before, you did say that maybe Roman knew about, you know, Russia going into war and so forth.
Yeah.
There was that, you know, that sort of thought. So yeah, that played a part. But imagine if we had them 2. My God, you know, it would have changed our team completely. You know, so yeah, we need those players. And you know, if Man U get them, I'll tell you what, they're going to be balling out for the next 5 or 6, 7 years. And that is the process, and that is the project which you need, because they've got a general, who's leading that team. You know, I mean, come on.
Listen, it's a great comment here. Great comment here from Ludovic. He says, when we won the UCL, we had a spine from bottom to top. Mendy, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Kante, Mount, James, even without a proper striker, and we battered teams. Facts. We did.
And why?
And
Why?
listen, and
Because
what we
we
got
had
now,
an
Geese?
identity. We had an
Right.
identity, and we ain't even
Yeah.
got an identity because now teams are coming to us and they're saying we got Chelsea. We're gonna beat them easy. Yeah, I mean that's never been heard at our club. Never been heard at our club. Teams come down and they're feared. Let's remember one thing: what TT said. Yeah, I'm gonna make this team to be feared. Okay, all right. Now it's the other way round. Yeah. Everybody comes down. They know they're going to beat us, you know. And even you
Now
said it.
look what we're stuck with now.
The next 6 games. Even you said it. Where's our points going to come? Where's the
Yeah, I
goals going
don't
to come
see it.
from?
I don't
Because the
see it.
body language of our players. You look at the body language of those players. They don't even want to play, you know.
It's
And
like
that
this.
stems from the top. I know. Yeah. I mean, it's just incredible, that record. Yeah, 6 finals in 18 months. You lot take the piss. Then this board like sit there and think, my God, what have we done here? You know, and it's
This
just
is
mad.
what we got now, Chelsea old boys. Big up to Cursor. This is exactly what we got now.
Yeah. Cool.
That's what we got now, lad.
Yeah. When he signed for Inter Milan, and he what number shirt was he wearing? 90, to say that he made 90 mil profit for Inter Milan. Yeah, get out, you rat, snake.
He's a snake, man. He's a
Disgusting.
snake. Get him out.
It's unbelievable. And you're going to come back to our club. I'll tell you, if they kept Potter, all right, and they kept obviously Bowler, and they brought him back, I'll tell you what, man, I'll throw my season ticket away, man. Disgusting. How could they selling us out like that? And we got fans who back them. Back them. Madness. Absolute madness.
This is shocking. I can't play the music, guys.
And these stats where what is it? 27% now. Potter. He's dropped down even more now, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I'll get people telling me who's the worst manager? Is it Hoddle or Potter? Don't even put Hoddle's name next to Potter. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
To put that up,
Go on, bro.
Did you see it?
Man.
Did you see it?
What happened there? Oh, right. Oh, my God. Yeah. That's the Titanic one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? That's so funny.
It's fucking hell. They're making edits with Bowley and Potter.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just like we're a laughing
It's so
stock.
funny.
Man.
Well, we are. We've become a pantomime, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. I bet you they love it, you know, in the States, you know. How are they going to grow anyway? They're saying, oh, we're going to become like the biggest club all over the world and that, and we're going to get this and that, you know, more fans. How are you going to do that when we're, 2 wins out of 17? You're not joking me or something, yeah? We ain't getting nothing, mate. Yeah? Nothing. Not even African supporters are going to start. In fact, for African, all right, in Africa, we used to have so many fans. Yeah, we don't even have African players anymore, you know? Seriously. That's just everyone's just anyway. We're dropping our standards badly, and they want to take us to the top. Yeah, and then you're coming out where you're going to get us a $1.5 billion stadium, you know, with a smoke screen. Come on, man, who are you fooling? You ain't fooling us. You ain't happening. You know,
It's
with
finished,
a bunch of
mate.
youths.
We are literally fucking hell, man. We are finished, man. We keep this guy. This guy's got to go, mate. He's got to go, man.
Yeah.
I don't even agree with like calling for gaffers to get the sack. I'm not that guy. I'm not that geezer. I've always backed a gaffer, but this guy, 2 wins in 17 is just unacceptable, mate.
Yeah, his persona, everything. You know, he's got no substance. You know, we used to have managers who like bowling into an interview room, and you know they're going to land the minerals. He can't land the minerals. In fact, he's making our club as a joke. Like when he came in. When they had that crisis meeting, he walked in the interview room, he sat down and said, how are you, Graham? So, yeah, I've just been in the crisis meeting. I mean, what is that? I don't want to be hearing that, you know? You should be fighting, standing up for the fans, for the players, for everything, what you stand for. You know, you say you're a coach, you know, you've got diplomas in mental health and that, and we've got a Kiwi mental health coach now as well. You know, we said it, Roman, Roman gave you that winning mentality. Our
Yeah,
coaches gave you that winning mentality. Yeah, we don't need no Kiwi mental health coach coming over, doing that for our players. In fact, they've lost it even more. Their body language, they know where to be seen. I've never seen Reece James ever not bomb forward. Yeah, he stopped. He stagnated. He doesn't even know what to do. Is that ridiculous? And how can he ball out with Ziyech anyway? Huh? Because Ziyech, all right, he stops him anyway. Anyway, I'm just fed up of it. We keep going round and round and round in circles. Fed up of it. Seriously, just man,
Like,
Well, I'm debating as well on Saturday to see what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm thinking about my pre-match meal and that. I'm thinking of a tie. You fancy tie tomorrow?
yeah. Yeah.
No, actually, I prefer a bit of Five Guys actually tomorrow. Yeah, I mean,
Five Guys is a top one.
Yeah.
Top one. Five
Come
Guys,
on.
yeah. Up the Chelsea.
Yeah, sorry, I had to be a little bit sarcastic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, mate. Of course. Up the Chelsea.
Let's
Up the
have it
Minerals
right.
FC. Yeah, let's
Up
have
the
it
Minerals
right.
FC first and foremost. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Johnny,
My
shame. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow.
I don't know what's going to happen.
It's just so sad that I actually want to see us lose tomorrow. Seriously, I just want him out. And if not, I told you, they're going to know. If he ain't out by this weekend, they're going to know. I'll tell you.
What happens on a serious note? Yeah. We talking before Dortmund. Is Dortmund Wednesday?
I think it's Tuesday, isn't it? It's on
Tuesday.
the 7th.
So
Yeah.
what would we do? Monday?
Yeah.
We do
Well,
Sunday
Tuesday,
protests. What do we do?
Yeah, we're going to hear it through the grapevine anyway. That's for sure.
Yeah. All right.
But Tuesday's a bit of a hard day. I've got that funeral for my mate Mark Conroy. God bless his soul, as well. So straight after that,
R.I.P.
Be a hard day. Yeah, R.I.P. to Mark Conroy. Yeah. So yeah, but we're going to find out, Johnny. Anyway, that's for sure.
Or it could be after the game. It might be after.
It's got. Yeah.
Or would you? Because a game day is more powerful, no?
I think Sunday. If we don't hear anything by Sunday and we lose tomorrow, it's got to kick off. Has to.
So we just all roll up there on Sunday, yeah.
Oh, we have to do it every day. I'll do it every day. He's got to go. How can we have somebody like that? And he still thinks he's going to be in the job the way he's talking today.
I know.
He was cocky. How can you be cocky? You're saying we're going to get better. How are you going to get better? How are you going to get better when you're not? The players are not buying into you. Yeah, they don't believe in you and your coaches. Yeah, you're not big enough. The players don't want to play. They've had enough.
It's right now. It's us, guys. It's us.
Yeah.
It's not against Potter. It's against the ownership and their model.
Yeah,
that's what we're fighting for. We're not fighting. Obviously sack the gaffer because he's been shocking.
Yeah.
He deserves to be sacked. I mean, any gaffer at any top club would have been sacked 7 games ago, let alone now, and giving him this chance. So, what you think the Glazers, you think Kroenke, you think all these guys. Not even Arteta had bad results like this man. He didn't have any experience. He was just an assistant coach.
Yeah,
and he's got a weaker team than Chelsea.
That's right.
Honestly, it's unacceptable. So, we have to fight against. That's the message. To fight against the model. This is what I'm fighting against. This is what my message is on the Minerals FC and to all the true supporters out there. Dominic says, "What do you think?" Big up to you for Super Minerals. Says, "What do you think the team lineup will be?" Well, let's go through it. Goalkeeper's going to be Kepa, obviously. I think he's got to play Chile. He's going to play back 4 gigs, isn't he?
I mean, we talked about this. He was actually more successful playing the 3 at the back when he first started. And once he reverted to the 4 at the back, it didn't work, clearly, because we don't have no DMs. How many times we have to say it? Yeah. I mean, so it speaks volumes. But yeah, it's going to be 4 at the back, definitely.
So who are we going to go with? Chile left back, Who have we got right back? We've got no James and no. We're going to have to put what? Trev there?
Yeah, I will play Trev there. I mean, obviously, Aspie, he won't play tomorrow.
No, he's not playing either.
So it has to be Trev, definitely.
Okay.
So it'd be Kepa, Trev. I'll play for Fana. I would like to see Baddy play tomorrow, but then again, I'd rather see Koulibaly. I want to see the same sort of team which is going to play against Dortmund.
Yeah.
That's and because it's like a dress rehearsal. So let's play at least 9 or 10 players, who are going to start against Dortmund. It just gives them a little bit of continuity. But then again, if he's going to be out of a job, maybe the new coach is going to choose another formation, another team, or whatever. So I don't know.
If we work on this game, because we know he's in charge of this
let's do that. Yeah, I'm because I'm so baffled, so wound up now. I'm just losing it. So it would be Trev. I'll go for Fana, definitely for Fana. I'll probably play Baddy. It'll probably. Yeah, I'll go for Baddy. I think he'll go for Cully for the experience because of Thiago's out as well. And then Chile. Middle of the park, that's easy.
Middle.
Enzo. But I would definitely play Zakaria again.
Zakaria, facts.
Yeah, I just want to see from the start, because when he did come from against Tottenham, he was all right. He looks good, I think Enzo settled a little bit more better. So I want to see that, definitely.
All right, and
top, easy. I'll go Sterling on the right. I'll go João Felix, and then I'll play Mudryk, and then obviously Havertz. That's the only thing I could see.
So Havertz, Felix, Sterling.
Yeah, with Mudryk.
And Mudryk, because we're doing 4-2-3-1. Yeah, 4-2-3-1.
Yeah. So that's what I can see. Because
what about Kai behind Felix though?
Well, yeah, I thought about that, but I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think, because I actually saw a really good stat. Chelsea Dan put it up. He put the stat when he was playing in Atletico. You saw all the red dots, and we're talking about an anti-football team now. Yeah, Diego Simeone football. Yeah, there was more red dots when he was playing, right, for Diego Simeone, right, and less times that it was in the box with Graham Potter, who's supposed to be a little bit more attacking. I just don't understand it. Seriously. I was going to Chelsea down, please get that off. Don't put anything else like it, because you're winding me up. This is football. I know it is. I just can't understand it. Yeah, no, I think that's great. I think he could try that, But is he going to do that? He's stupid. He doesn't know. Yeah, it's just, it's just. In fact,
that's fucking terrible.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't mind seeing. Right, I've always said this. I prefer seeing Sterling playing as a false nine. You've got Felix behind him, and put Kai on the right. And let him start attacks deeper from the midfield, because he's a better link player that way, and he can beat a player as well. And I think we could get the best out of him, because when he was balling out in Leverkusen, that was his main position, and he was doing 1-2. He was getting in the box and he was scoring goals. So the kid's lost as well, because what is he, a 10? Is he a 9.5? Is he this? Is he that? He's been everywhere playing for us. And let's be honest, for 3 years, right, since we won the Champions League, these players, right, the young ones we've had, like Mount, Havertz, and so forth, they've never really been in a settled system. Yeah? They've always been chopped and changed.
It's not fair, man.
Pure. No, it's not. So, just lay off them. I know sometimes, they're not on top form. They lose their confidence as well. I mean, they're human beings. They've got emotions. They've got, problems, this and that in life, whatever. And we've got to let them mature nicely. That's why we need stability. We ain't got some stability, and we could have had that with TT. If they gave him the money, he could have bought all these DMs. So if we come back to United now, they got Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Christian Eriksen, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial, and even Jadon Sancho now. They're balling out. Why? because they got the safety net of Casemiro sitting in there, protecting
Facts.
them, and they're doing what they're best at. And that's
Yeah.
why they're balling out. Simple. So why can't we do that? You know, it's simple. Think about
And
it.
this
This is
the
football.
thing, Geese. It's like he's not doing the basics right. I just look. I stand by it. He's a yes man. He's told who to play. All this shit to an extent. Quite a lot is happening. It's just it's a joke. It's embarrassing. But my question is this: like tomorrow, I expect that lineup. I mean, I won't be surprised if fucking Ziyech plays or something stupid like that, and he drops Kai. But my thing is this: if a Jose comes in, if an Enrique comes in, where are they going? They're going back three. Is Jose going to play a back three?
Never.
That's what I mean. But he knows he hasn't got a DM.
He will find the right balance, though, Jose. That's the difference. The elite managers are problem what?
Solvers, mate.
Thank you. And what was TT?
Most elite problem solver.
And what did he do when he was flying over on his first game, coming over to play Wolves? He
We're going to
sat
play
down.
wing backs. We're going to play
Thank
three
you
at the
very
back.
much.
We're going to play double
Thank you.
sixes.
Yeah, because he understood
Yeah.
every player, their strengths and their values. Yeah, and this guy, this muppet, he does know nout. Yeah, it's done. It's facts.
Well, he's been
Minerals
told
landed.
to play 4-3, 4-4-3, isn't he?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, it's just ridiculous. You know, we're playing American football here. You know? Defense, attack, bring this on, bring that on,
Yeah.
put him in the
Did you see the
stands.
training session? They were doing like it's fucking rugby, man. They were, doing, they were doing, you know, the pads where you go in with your shoulder.
Yeah.
They were
That
doing
must be that must be because we got the Kiwi coach, isn't it? Yeah. I told you, if this Kiwi coach brought a little bit of aggression like what Jonah Lomu had, I say, yeah, you've done a half decent job, pal. You know what I mean? Because I don't even see aggression on the pitch until Mount came on against Tottenham. We saw some aggression and fight, and it was fight for our badge. Yeah, and that's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth.
And we've got what they call a quarterback in Enzo who can pick a pass, but you ain't even playing him like that. You know what I mean? You're just you're getting him to do whatever it takes. You want him to sit, you want him to go forward, you want him to, you know, and he's got no one next to him. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that. Look, did you read what Cursor put up there? Yeah, playing like linebacks and quarterbacks. Our wingers are wide receivers. I love it. I love it.
He's landed
it. That's so funny.
And they did mention a big update. He says they say Minerals Mount feels like fighting the world, but all he wants to do is win with Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He's upset. He's hurting, man.
Yeah.
He's hurting.
Of course.
He's hurting.
I'm just going to go to the toilet. I'll just put you on.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. Listen, Barcelona there, Brighton FC are there. Flush him down the toilet as well. Do you know what I mean? Up the Chelsea old boys, land the minerals for us all us lot, guys. We're playing American soccer. Big up DJ Sav. He says, big up Johnny, Chelsea old boys, and everyone in the comments. I hope everyone is well this evening. What's Mickey Joy Boy saying? Bailey thinks if you score from outside the box, it's 3 points. Oh, JP Dog's saying Bowley's turned us into LA Galaxy. Oh, mate, we are a shit show at the minute, guys. We're a shit show at the minute. You know, it's all happening, guys. It's all happening.
Yeah, sorry, Johnny. Back, Brad. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. All right. So there's another thing I want to talk about. We used to have So the way our team used to be set up, we used to take a lot of pot shots, a lot of long shots outside the box. Even that's gone now. You know, we used to have like Rudy. He used to take pot. I used to love those pot shots as well. So we're not. You know, even that. Is he actually telling him to take shots when you get a chance? Actually, Enzo's started a little bit. Thank God, he's taken quite a few little shots here and there. So again, what are they doing on the training pitch? I just don't understand. You know, how? Anyway, it's so confusing, Johnny. I lose my words because it's so hard to try and understand what are they trying to teach these players. Yeah, where do you want these players to go? Yeah, now if you're giving them the wrong message, how are they going to go and lift up their levels to that winning mentality? And it's just not there. You know, everything's just shot to pot here. You know, so just where are we going to score?
Yeah. I can't see us scoring. I can't.
Yeah.
Apparently, Danny Dyer says Johnny Luis Enrique's on standby. Says Fabrizio Romano, if Chelsea lose, he will get the job.
Yeah,
that's Fabrizio Romano.
Yeah, Johnny, we said right, and how many right? So this season, well, in the transfer markets, when everything went quiet, yeah, something happened. And for the past 7 days, you know, things have been very quiet about Potter. So, yeah, please just bring us Luis Enrique. Just bring me anybody. Bring me Neil Warnock, bruv. Yeah, get me the 40 points.
Neil Warnock, fucking hell. Have you seen that clip where he does the verve?
Yeah,
and he's going like that. You see, he's got a drink up, you know what I mean? That's a great clip.
That guy would bring some fight into our club at least, you know what I mean? It's just madness, isn't it?
Listen, at least if we get relegated, he'll bring us back up when he's one of them ones.
Don't say that, please.
Fucking hell. There's no chance we're getting relegated. No chance. We get a gaffer like Enrique back in. We're sweet. We're sweet. He'll sort out.
Yeah.
He'll knock out Dortmund.
Of course,
we'll go win the Champions League.
Yeah, look,
that'll be so Chelsea to do.
Yeah, well, definitely, because if you look at the two Champions Leagues we won, obviously we've had caretaker managers. Yeah, so what does that say this year? Come on, bring it on. Yeah. And then at least I could say, well, Bowley and Barley, you've actually woken up now. Now you understand, yeah, elite level and low level like manager. You know, from Brighton, mid-table Brighton. You know, how can they do that? They brought us mid-table team, not even mid-table. I wouldn't even put them mid-table. They're 14th, 15th, you know, and they put that ideology of pride into our club. I mean,
fucking hell. Have you seen that comment? Shit, and kill.
Oh, my God.
Oh
my God. I'll tell you what. Well, I think Rolf Harris is still alive, isn't he? Yeah, I'll put him in there.
Oh, shit.
That's just mad.
That's mad. That's landed there, man.
I know.
Shedden's landed. Oh, mate. God. Crying out loud. Neil Warnock's gone to Huddersfield, apparently, so we ain't going to have none of that on the touchline. Oh, well.
Yeah. Well, we can buy him out for 300,000 anyway. Oh my God! I'll bring the tea lady from Huddersfield as well. At least I'll bring some Yorkshire laden tea down.
Fuck it! You know we'll take all their backgrounds, all their ground staff. We'll bring in their chef.
Oh man!
Listen, we turn into like banter. It's ridiculous. Honestly,
it is. It's so sad. We were a serious club. What a serious club, you know. Especially when you had Roman. Yeah. We're all behind him. Just imagine that. That is fearsome. That's why everybody was scared of Roman. Yeah, you wanted to buy a player, all right? He wanted to buy a player. He would go out and get him. And if he thought it was like too expensive, he would say, "Listen, all right, don't mug me off, all right? I'll love you." You know what I mean? But these ones, they just pay out anything. You know, they sack one of the best managers you know we've ever had, and it's just mad. Complete different dark contrast. You know, from what we had. It's just ridiculous. Pantomime. Really. It's just sad. Really, really sad. From being up there, elite club, they brought our levels. Unbelievable. And then on top of that, all or nothing. But how dare you to even mention that? All or nothing. Don't put my club next to that. Okay? Don't put my club like the model of Lego Head Merchant, you know? It took them 4 years to build. Actually, look, I'll give
Longer.
Bowley a
It's taken
bar.
them longer.
Well, longer. Yeah,
Arsenal been building for God knows how many years since Wenger left.
yeah. Yeah, it is, but
Even with
since
Wenger.
Lego Head went there, you know, since
Yeah.
Lego Head went there, so it's anyway, so it's just mad. But look, one thing I will give them, the owners, that they are putting it on a silver platter, whether it's youth or not, they have put that there. So Potter had the chance to actually build that, and by next season, it could have actually really been challenging. So he hasn't stepped up on the mark for it. So he's lost that himself, and that just shows you that he ain't got the minerals.
And
So,
do you know what? A lot of the supporters are waking up, and I've been stressing it. And everyone on Minerals FC is awake, wide awake, mate. Yeah. But I've noticed like a lot more supporters around are getting a little bit more ferocious against the owners.
Yeah.
I think they're
getting
starting
edgy.
to. Yeah, they're getting edgy
We're
with the
all
owners.
edgy, mate.
Yeah.
Everyone is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're like, hold on a minute, you've been here a
Yeah.
year now almost since, well, not a year,
Yeah.
but Roman's. It's been a year
Yeah.
since Roman got take sanctioned, and
Of course.
we're seeing a disaster class at the minute.
Yeah.
We've gone so far behind when we didn't need to. You've shot yourselves in the foot, and I think the ownership are scared. And like I said, like that clip I played with you on with the journalist talking about, they're scared of fans like Minerals and this and that, and the supporters that are turning on Potter. It's not even about the results, they said.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be about the results. That should come first. The results are shocking.
Definitely.
That should be the number one priority.
Well, that gives you the platform to build on,
Yeah.
It's just silly. And how they don't see that and they back somebody, 2 wins out of 17, it's just beyond belief. Really is.
Because they believe in sticking with a manager like baseball. That's what they do, yeah. They like to and the thing is football's different.
So they believe being on top of the tree, they bring us right down to build us back up again. When we're all up there. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
come on.
What I'm saying is they didn't think it was going to be like that because they're not experienced in football.
No.
And now it's happened. They're in the mud. And now the fans, supporters are going to turn. See, Bowley's PR is we look through the eye of supporters. Well, you clearly ain't at the minute, and you need to, because if you don't, and you've got the owners against you, you're going to get bought out by the suits and boots because you're the face, because you're the American, all right? Then we've got the Saudis in the background, and Clear Lake Capital, we've got Saudi ties, all right? They're going to look at you and go, do you know what? We can't have this guy as the face anymore. He's ruining us. Or we're gonna get him to take the full brunt of it. That's why Bowley is getting all the full brunt. When really, in reality, it's actually Bali as well. It's both of them.
Yeah.
They're a team. They're together. Yeah. They're the ones always turning up on the training ground.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think Bali.
No, sorry, Manny. I'm not saying Clear Lake are Saudi. I'm saying they've got Saudi investment in them.
Yeah.
They've got Saudi clients, and there is Saudi ties with Clear Lake and who they know. If you go and research it, you'll see that there is Saudi media involved or some. I read that anyway. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I totally agree. But I think Bowley, from what we're hearing, as I said before, it's a split camp with the owners at the moment. Definitely Bowley must be siding with Potter. And the rest of them are thinking, what have we done here? We've made a massive mistake here. And we need to listen to the experts in football, but who are not connected with Potter's team. Yeah. And they need to see that. And that's where Vival, Joe Shields, and the other guy probably siding with Bali now. And they're probably trying to get Bali to convince Bowley as well of this. Or I think they're going to pull the trigger. They're going to have to. This can't carry on. Just put your hands up. Take the L, all right, and just rectify it now before the shit hits the fan. Because us fans, we're not going to accept this, right? And they know it as well because they're listening to us clearly. If that journo, the bit where I think you played it to me anyway, with the journos.
Yeah, that clip. That
clip.
Yeah.
They're definitely listening to us. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have to.
They've probably been watching this.
Yeah, they have, of course they're watching us. You're the voice. Minerals FC is the voice, you know, and we say it brilliantly, perfectly, and nicely, you know, and yeah, and they don't like it, you know, and if we don't do that, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? No other platform's going to do that,
No,
you know.
because they'll feed what they want them to be said.
Of
That's
course
what
they do. Yeah,
they
brand
give. They serve
envelopes,
it up.
whatever.
Yeah, the brand
Of
envelope, serve
course,
it
it's
up. They
disgusting,
preach
and we ain't going to be bought, right? Because we're Chelsea through and through, all right? We've got blue blood in us, all right? We
facts.
don't sell our club to anyone, yeah, anyone. I will never put my club down to anybody. If I AFTV, if that fat Robbie or something come up to me, so yeah, start talking about it, I'll slap him up, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even try that. No one will ever buy me, all right? So I can diss my club and put my club down. Never. Yeah, and that's the way we all should be, and we should be united as one Chelsea family, okay, and be successful. That's what we want, isn't it? We want trophies, yeah. So let's not go at each other, all right, curse each other and be toxic, and unite. Simple as that. You know, whether we like this player or that player or this player or whatever, okay, unite. Because that's the only way we're going to beat the board, the owners, and all rival clubs and fans. And that's it, man.
Facts. Facts.
Of course it is,
We
bro.
ain't bought here. On Minerals FC,
Oh,
we'll never be bought. We'll always speak the truth,
of
and we'll
course.
always have our club's interest at heart firsthand. That's it. End
Yeah,
of. All right.
yeah.
And
Sorry,
that's
Johnny.
always what I've stood for, mate. Yeah.
Johnny, I'm so sorry it's stopping you, but somebody, Daniel, he's put Robbie Lowell owns Chelsea Fan TV. Is that true? What the hell's that? Chelsea Fan TV are owned by Robbie. Did you know? No, I didn't know.
I don't know if
That's
I don't.
mad.
Well, listen. I know 100% Chelsea was,
Yeah,
and then it turned to Chelsea Fan TV. I don't know. But if that is the case, I know someone who did own it. Sammy owned it,
right.
but then
Hmm,
he sold it to Alex.
yeah. Aren't they
And
embarrassed? Aren't
as
these
far as
Chelsea
I'm
fans?
concerned,
Aren't
I
these
don't know.
Chelsea fans embarrassed, bro? They should be embarrassed. What are you doing?
I would never let fucking an Arsenal kingpin own my channel or dictate my channel or
No,
pay me to go on his channel.
we're not about that. We are
No.
not about that. We're just Chelsea fans. We're here for our fans. Yeah, done. End of. You know. I'll tell you what, that is so sad, isn't it? So that's another battle we got. So we got the owners, we got Potter, okay, and now we've got our own fans being bought by rival team, rival fans. Oh, that's just madness, isn't it? So we got, we've got to protect our club left, right, and centre.
It's literally
That's
Middles
just mad,
FC
isn't
against
it?
everyone.
Oh, man, this is just madness, isn't it? You know. Oh man! And on top of that, there's me thinking, yeah, I want to lose tomorrow. You know, I don't even want to say, but quietly, I'm like, yeah, I want to lose tomorrow. I want him out. You know what I mean?
Get him out.
Jesus!
Get him
Can you
fuck
imagine
out.
he wins tomorrow, and they say, oh, we're giving the Dortmund game as well. I'm like, no. Yeah, because what frightens us, all right, and we talked about this as well, you know. Can you imagine they keep him like for the Dortmund game and suddenly we're out as well and they think, well, we might as well keep him to the end of the season now. It's like, oh no, man. It's just like daunting, frightening. But I don't think that's going to happen. Protests, definitely, because, we're on the verge of exploding, seriously, as fans. And they've got to understand this because they made crucial mistakes, and we're there. We're ready. Our blood is boiling. You know what I mean? And trust me, this time, Bowley, I tell you facts now. Yeah, we won't be running to Potter or you saying you're the greatest owners, you're the greatest manager, you're the greatest coach, Potter. Trust me, this time it won't be happening. Yeah, never. Yeah? You're going to be hearing completely different stuff. Yeah,
Facts. I want to clear something up,
yeah.
yeah.
Sorry,
Because
bro.
I don't know. All I know is that Alex owns Chelsea Fan TV and he bought. Yeah, that's all I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Robbie's still got his fingers in that. I'll find out.
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Yeah.
But I knew Robbie owned 100% Chelsea, and that was the channel
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So I don't know, guys, but
Yeah.
either way, there's a track record of something, you know, and people getting bought left, right, and centre. It is what it is. But we don't do that here, and we don't entertain it. So it is what it is.
That will never happen here. Never.
No, mate.
Yeah.
No.
We're true fans. Proper Chelsea. Proper Chelsea. Yeah. And proper minerals. Yeah. Let's have it
Yeah,
right.
and they're all wishy-washy as well. They're all Potter in. We love Potter, blah, blah. And now look at them now, yeah. And they're all fucking with their agenda on Mason Mount and Kai Havertz and propaganda and all that.
Definitely.
All right. And now you look at every player in our team. Look at Reece James. All this talk about Reece James is our highest chance creator. He's our best player, this and that. All right. And even Reece is in the team, and you can't get nothing out of Reece.
No,
and you were happy to fucking slander Mount and Kai. And it all makes sense that every single player in this team is so dysfunctional. It's so unprepared. There's no fight. There's no patterns of play. There's no game plan. So what do you expect to get out of these players? You're relying on individual brilliance every game, all right, to get you through games. And not even our individual brilliance can shine because all the players and teammates are out of fucking positions for them even to get into positions to have some individual brilliance, like to try and land some. It's just like it's just mad.
Yeah. Well, their confidence is shot to pieces as well.
Yeah,
and
how
can they do anything? Yeah. How can they do anything? They ain't gonna do now. They can't do it.
We blame the one and only the government. We blame the government, the FA, all right, UEFA, FIFA, all fucking had their hand in this.
And every rival club.
Every rival club nominated, voted.
They were all scared of Roman. Yeah. And it's facts. He was the daddy. He owned everyone. Yeah. Owned everyone. That's it.
Facts. Big up to Indigo. Says big up both of you fellas. Happy to be part of something massive. Up the Chelsea, up the Mills FC. Big up to you, Indigo.
Big up Indigo. Love for that. Thanks for the donation.
Big up to you, geezer.
Yeah. I was just going to buy another shovel so we can bury more people in the woods. Yeah, I mean, shit. In fact, the way we're going, we're getting so many donations, Johnny. I'm going to buy a little mini digger, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting tired, man. All this digging up in the woods.
It's too straining, man. It's too stressful.
The last one we buried, all right, I started getting splinters, bro. Don't you remember? Huh? Splinters all over me hands, bro. Jeez.
now we have to fucking invest in diggers now, lads. We've got to invest in diggers.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting a special machine though for Rory. Yeah. I'm going to get a cement mixer, bro. Trust me. Unbelievable. I still can't believe that. What he done to
we
man
call
today.
it, geez. We call it the cementrals.
Cementrals. Ridiculous, you know. Oh man. Pantomime, bruv. Pantomime. Yeah.
Oh mate, listen. Like we say, we'll have to Leo's in here. I know Leo's in here. Listen, we need the cementrals done on old Rory, mate. We need the cementrals done on Rory. The woods is too like Chelsea old boy says it's too luxurious, mate. For that one, it's too luxurious. But it is what it is, guys. Big up to everyone, mate. Everyone in here.
Love to all the Minerals FC family. Thank you for your support. Yeah, and I just want to say, Johnny, amazing job what you've done. You know, growing this channel. You know, you're the voice for me. For our Chelsea, you speak facts, brother, and I respect you very highly, you know. And I know you don't do it for clicks, you don't do anything for money. You're a true supporter, all right, for the club, for the players, for the fans, and for your channel. And I respect that, bruv, yeah, big time. And especially what you've done, all right, just behind Potter and that, when Reece James looked at you for what he said there, bruv, respect you, big up, yeah. You stood up for every Chelsea fan. Respect to you, bruv. Yeah, seriously.
Big up, Geezer. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, bruv.
very
But you
much.
mean
That
a
is
lot to us. You mean a lot to us as well, bruv. You know, and that's why we're here. We follow you and we support you, bruv. You know, because you speak facts, bruv. You know, and we're behind you. In fact, we're not behind you. We're next to you, bruv. Yeah, trust me.
facts.
Yeah, trust,
Big
bruv.
respect. Love to
Come on, man.
you. Love
Yeah,
to everyone at
I,
Minerals FC.
I'm gonna
You know,
drink to that. Yeah, drink to
yeah.
Minerals FC, to all our Minerals FC gang. Yeah, come on, let's
Have it right.
love for that, bruv.
And big up to the Minerals FC army out here. All you guys
Yeah,
supporting the channel.
yeah,
Without you guys, it's never possible. It's probably the best thing I've done in a long time. And it's I really enjoy it. I actually look forward to this every time.
yeah.
Obviously, when I'm stressed out, it's the best thing for me because I can just let go of everything. Do you know what I mean? And let it out. But at the
Mm,
same time, it's great to just be there for our Chelsea and
yeah,
for all the supporters that feel the
yeah,
same and that. And
yeah.
that's what it's about. And
And
big up
yeah,
to everyone, literally
yeah, and
everyone
remember,
in here.
Johnny, as well, for all the people with mental health as well. You know,
Yeah,
so
facts.
you know
Facts.
we're here for everybody. You know, and if we can help, yeah, man, you know, we're here. You know, respect to everybody. You know, and there's no toxic here for no one. We'll no slandering here, no nothing. Yeah.
No, no, no.
So, and that's beautiful. That's why we've got an amazing channel here, amazing platform. You know, everyone's welcome with love. So,
Facts. And I'm gonna do my fan cam show. I'm gonna do a fan cam show. So I'm gonna invite supporters to come on and we can talk about Chelsea. And I'll try and do what I want to do is do one of those a week. So we've had a game, and then we can let everything digest. I'll do my own show as always, and daily and that. But I want
I
to do
think
one
that's a
show
brilliant idea.
with where I can get everyone, maybe
Yeah,
three, four supporters to come on,
yeah,
and we can all just have a
yeah,
fan cam, and
yeah,
I'll rotate it as well. So
yeah,
we can have different supporters to come on and whatnot. So
yeah,
bear with me, guys. I will do that. I had Stevie on last time and Tom. And I'll definitely get them on again, and I'll obviously any of you guys, and maybe we do. I'll tell you this: maybe I'll do a show where it's for my members. So if you're a member, you can come on, stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see what we do. I'm going to just play around with it, guys. But we'll do a fam cam. Let me know in the comments at the end of the show if you'd like that. What you suggest as well, guys. Yeah, Sugar Sean. Yeah, obviously I know his brother. Well, they're both real supporters, proper Chels. They've been in the shed for years, mate. Proper Chels. So we can sort that out. I'll see if I can do something there. And we'll do a show there. But yeah, it'll be quality, big
I
quality.
think
But
it's a great idea. Great
yeah,
idea. Get more people to voice.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, the, yeah, man. That's
definitely.
really good. Yeah, yeah, excellent. Come
I'll
on.
rotate it as well, and we'll get
Yeah,
people on, and we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll add
definitely.
it.
Yeah. So, Johnny, I did stop you actually. So, what's your team for tomorrow?
My team will be so it'll be Chilwell left, Trev right back, Kepa. I'd play Badishile and Fafana,
Yeah,
and then I will play in the midfield. I would play Zachariah with Enzo. If he doesn't play Zachariah, he's probably going to play a Loftus Cheek.
yeah,
Not that I would, but I mean, I would play Zach with Enzo because I think then he's got someone a bit more solid in the middle. Because
mm,
Leeds, they do like to press and they're quite
yeah.
aggressive.
Very
So I think you need a
ferocious.
bit of
Yeah,
a destroyer in there, someone who can
yeah,
sit there a bit more physical in
yeah,
the middle, and then Enzo can pick his pass and move it quickly. And then I'd play. I'd actually switch it. I know he won't do this, but I'd have Havertz roaming,
yeah,
and then I'd have Felix false nine, Sterling on the right, and then
yeah,
Mudryk on the left, and
yeah,
let that front three just like
yeah,
mainly Felix and Sterling just alternate with Havertz as well, where they can all fill in it. But he won't play like that. He just
No, he
won't
won't.
do it. But
Ain't got the minerals.
Nah, he ain't got the minutes. I mean, I
No.
play wing back system, but you can't even
Yeah.
play that now because
He won't.
you'd have to play Sterling with right wing back.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you
Not
can't even
happening.
play Reece. You can't play
No.
Asby. You
No.
can't play Trev wing back. So
No.
he's going to play a back four, and that's what I think
Yeah.
we're going to get. We could get done. I think we'll get done.
Jeez, that's frightening.
Big up
isn't it?
Dusty Rhodes in here. Big up Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, so pretty much similar to what you said. Actually, I
Is
would
that a
maybe
wrestler?
try.
Isn't Dusty Rhodes a wrestler? I swear he used to be a wrestler, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. My God, isn't it? Randy Savage, all of them, isn't it?
Yeah. Shawn Michaels and all that.
Yeah. It's mad, all right. My dad still watches wrestling, all right, and he still thinks it's real. You know, I go, Dad, it's fake. And he goes, no, it's the real, bruv. I go, Dad, come on, mate. And that.
Really?
Yeah, unbelievable. You know what I
fair
mean?
play.
Oh, bless him. I can't believe
Yeah.
it. You know, what a plonker. Yeah. I'll tell
Dusty
you another
Rhodes says,
story, Bo. Oh, go on, sorry.
Oh, I
I'll
was
tell
going
you
to say,
another story. Go on. You
What-
do it. You say it.
yeah. Was it Ben Jacobs' space? And he goes, shrug my fucking head. He says he needs to get Bowley's chod put in his mouth. Yeah, because he's a brown envelope at Dusty Rhodes. We know that about him. But go on, Chelsea boys. What do you say?
Well, I'll tell you a story. So me old man's right, he's actually a Tottenham supporter. And he never
Yeah.
took me to one match, right? Tottenham, always telling me Tottenham. Yeah. So my first game, obviously, I went with my best mate, and that was it. I was Chelsea, and so that's the story. That's all I wanted to say. So I could have actually become the most saddest supporter supporting those Spuds.
Ever.
Thank God I didn't. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Someone tagged me today and he goes, Johnny, your comment about Spurs, Spurs' trophy cabinet's empty, but just let the dust amount up so it looked like there's something in there instead of cleaning it. And he said, oh, I'm dying. Yeah, it's true though. We got all the trophies, they don't.
Yeah. I've seen Spurs' cabinet anyway. It's one of those single shelves from IKEA.
Oh, they go out IKEA, do they? Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, it's closed down now apparently. The one next to their stadium, somewhere in North London. Oh man, madness.
Yeah, that's
Seriously.
true, Cursor. The only Tottenham player I rated was Ginola. I mean, Gazza was a baller, but Ginola was a great player. Did you see Ginola? One of my mates knows of David Ginola, and he gave me a birthday message. I've got it on my YouTube. He said, "Happy birthday, Johnny!" and he's on a camel. What a legend! Oh, I love that.
I love it.
Brilliant.
God.
We see things they'll never see. That's life.
That's life. No, I love that. That's the highlight one of the day.
Oh, that is class. I've got to start doing that. That's got to be done. That's life. Oh, brilliant. That's never going to die. So DSF's breaking. Graham Potter admits his Chelsea job is on the line. Johnny and Chelsea boys, I don't know how true this is though. Listen, it's clear as day it's on the line. It's a matter of when, not if. Everyone can see that. So it is what it is, guys. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because it's been a killer show, a monumental show. We will. Tomorrow's a big one. Losing to Leeds in August was the beginning of the end of Tuchel. If Leeds complete the double over Chelsea, then it may well be for Potter too. Confirmed by Matt Fraudlaw. Big up Quino in here. It's all the usual stuff. We don't care about it. But football's a results game. It always has been, and it always will be. Nothing changes. And in the Premier League, especially, and with elite clubs, you can't buy time. You don't get time. It's all about immediacy. It's about winning games and working towards something with progress. We don't see any of that at a minute. Do you know what I mean? But listen, minerals overloaded. Mickey Joy Boy says minerals landed. Barton says big up to all you guys. Big up to all you new subscribers in here. Big up to all my members for supporting the channel. hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button. And big up to everyone that's become a member recently, and anyone who wants to become a member. The links at the top of the live chat and pinned down below. And also, most importantly, big up to every single one of you in the chat, bringing to life the channel. Do you know what I mean? Because without you guys, do you know what I mean? Some of these comments are killer, absolute killer, and fantastic stuff. Legends, absolute minerals legends, mate. But big up Chelsea old boys, my geezer, as always. I'm gonna take us both out. I'll take you out first, and then I'll do
You're gonna be there tomorrow, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
So I'll meet you at the Tyrus, right? Yeah, I'll see you there about 12:30, bro. Yeah, mate.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, no, it's been fantastic being on the show again, Johnny. And remember, you know, we're next to you. We're gonna we're gonna support you. We think you're doing an amazing job. Thanks for all the Minerals FC. Yeah, all your chats, all your donations, everything. Yeah, amazing. Oh, DJ Sav, hello, mate. Yeah, as well. Yeah, good night, everybody. Johnny, take care, and up the Leeds tomorrow. Hope Leeds beat us tomorrow so we can get better out. Yeah? Good night. See you later, guys. God bless. Good night.
Up the Chelsea. Oh, mate, legend. Big up to all you guys in here, as always. Like, subscribe, put your comments down below. Mickey Joy Boy's not wrong. On the road to 10K. Let's go. Minerals FC Army, you land it everywhere you go. And big up to everyone in here supporting the channel. Legends, mate. But put your comments down below. You land some real comments. Seriously, stuff you talk in the comments. Facts. Guys, land it at the end of the show. And hopefully, what happens tomorrow, we just want our Chelsea back, because this is not Chelsea at the minute. Up the Chelsea, up Minerals FC. Let's have it right. Keep winning. Stay strong. And I'll see you very soon, guys. Right to London. London is blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's go. Have it right, Minerals FC. You got the Minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the Minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.